Hey, all you freaks and geeks out there in podcast land. This live episode of the podcast was brought to you and hosted by the lovely people down at Greenbelt Botanicals in Austin, Texas. Greenbelt Botanicals is the original and the first sponsor of the Doctor's Orders podcast with the 512 Foot Doctor, and they are also the first host of the first live episode of the Doctor's Orders podcast with the 512 Foot Doctor. So, freaks and geeks, make sure if you're in the city of Austin, check out Greenbelt Botanicals in one of their brick and mortar stores, or if you're not in the city, you can also hit up greenbeltbotanicals.com and check and educate yourself on CBD and take a look at the beautiful selection of products they have to offer, from the tinctures to the dog treats to the CBD gummies to the topicals. They got it all for you, and they'll help you in any way with product selection, product review. They even have these green belts. Go check those out. Those are new on the inventory on the sales floor. And they even have these quaint little smoke travel boxes, smoke survival kits. I think it's got like some papers. It's got a little grinder, a little lighter. It's got a couple of things in there, maybe some filters too. So check that out, greenbeltbotanicals.com. And remember, Freaks and Geeks, utilize that official Freaks and Geeks promo code, all caps, Foot Doctor 15, all caps, FOOTDR 15. Hit me again, Foot Doctor 15, all caps, FOOTDR 15, and you're gonna receive 15% off at checkout. And please, Freaks and Geeks, support the sponsor, because the sponsor supports the podcast. And now, on to the show. Get it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here live. This is the Doctor's Orders podcast, first ever live episode at Greenbelt Botanicals on South Lamar in the beautiful city of Austin, Texas. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a couple of tales and some education in CBD, some education in hemp, and some education of the future tense. So here today, like I said, we are at Greenbelt Botanicals, and we just want to open up first with not necessarily a disclaimer, but just some awareness, some filling in the information of what's going down here at this beautiful CBD dispensary establishment. So I have Matt here.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here, sir. Thank you for what you do at this establishment, because this isn't the first time we've met. We've come encounter with each other a couple of times, but I'm ecstatic that we get to sit down. Thank you for dressing up. Oh, I feel like Chubb's talking to Happy Gilmore right now.
I try to be as festive as possible, man. Yeah, you gotta keep spirits up in these down times. For sure.
Nice. It's a beautiful dig. I really like it. So, we're going to discuss CBD in this podcast, Freaks and Geeks, and because the information needs to get out there, especially in this state, especially in this time of this difficult time of unknown. You know, we're in this whole something-demic, and are people learning? Are people staying informed, or are people falling back on information? So we're going to open up with what would you call it? Not some entry level information on like just precaution and just awareness for yourself regarding hemp and regarding CBD and regarding where you purchase it and who we would definitely recommend you purchasing it from.
Yeah, absolutely. So the first thing you want to, when you buy CBD, you want to make sure that there is like a QR code. Okay. So you'll notice on this pre-roll itself, it has this little QR code that you can scan. Yeah. What that'll show is that it takes you to the results of the flower and how it's been tested, if it's been tested for like heavy metals, pesticides, things of that nature. So the big bad part about CBD that it gets a bad rap is when a lot of people out there are selling snake oil. So you'll see a lot of. I actually had this today at the other store at Westgate. Somebody came in today. They brought in like, I think they were called Everyday Scaries or something like that. But it was just like super low dose CBD that they were selling for like $100 for a bottle or something like that. So then when people take these low doses, they get a bad rap. They don't really see what benefits.
It's like I got nothing out of it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
just not taking enough, and then you paid too much for it. So then it ruins your experience with
You feel
CBD.
taken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The other thing is just especially anytime you go new into anything, we're not medical professionals here. We definitely recommend that you seek advice from a doctor anytime you're trying out something new, especially if in the past you are on you have a pre-existing condition, or you have some prescribed medication in case like the CBD were to interact with that in a bad way.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to kick that off and start off a fight or a party.
Exactly.
Whatever is going to happen. We don't want that, and we don't condone that. So that just boils down to the education perspective. Is just inform yourself and just make sure you know what's going down.
Absolutely.
All right. So
absolutely.
Let's move on. So, I think of this opening segment in. I traditionally do it. This opening segment in all of my podcasts here, and it's called the Life Ketchup. Okay, and we're trying to get the sponsorship from. Where'd my like? Oh, here it is. We're trying to get the sponsorship from Heinz Ketchup. Ooh. Okay, so it's going to be the Heinz 57 Life Ketchup. So
that's awesome.
That's what we're going for. Matt, catch us up and just tell us about yourself. We know your name, but let's get some more on the name, where you're from, and while you say that, what is your favorite strain? When you get to that, okay? So this is the Life Ketchup.
So, my name is Mathew Vaughan. I'm 31 years old, soon to be 32 in January. Originally from Indianapolis, Indiana. Lived there till I was 18. Moved to Muncie, Indiana. I don't know if anyone out there has heard of Ball State University. Graduated from there in 2012. For the next 8 years, I started doing outside sales for a home security company. So I was traveling all over the United States. Lived in Philly all the way to where I ended in California. Didn't have, especially growing up in the Midwest, didn't have a huge experience with marijuana just because it's just not out there. You don't have access to it, as well as it's just I'm assuming it is here. It's a very conservative state. It's kind of looked at as the devil's lettuce, kind of shunned down. You're kind of looked at upon you're a burnout kind of thing if you smoke pot. So I just kind of really didn't really get into it until I moved out to California. And of course, it's like a fucking playground out there. You can get it ordered to you straight to your door on your phone, like a pizza. Order whatever you want. It's
even
awesome.
On a pizza.
Exactly. So yeah, man. Basically, what I was trying to get at was how I got into CBD.
Yes.
Or just the cannabis industry.
Yeah.
Eventually moved here, and I was just kind of sick of just doing fucking bullshit jobs that I just didn't care about. I was making good money, but it just wasn't having fun going into work. So I was man, I need to get into shit that I actually care about.
I definitely understand. And Freaks and Geeks out there, we Matt, I don't know if you've had a chance to listen to the podcast. I know you're busy here killing it at the dispensary, but we refer to the guests on this podcast as the Freaks and Geeks.
Nice.
Just continue with us.
Yeah.
And let's keep going.
Yeah, for sure, man. I moved to Austin here about a year ago. Best place ever to live, man. First off, California is ridiculous, how expensive it is to live there. So that was the main reason why I moved to Texas and finally got.
You got out early, buddy. If you would imagine, I
moved here 2 months before lockdown. They would have been terrible living in California. The restrictions there are way worse than they are here in Texas. So it's nice. But
No,
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, I know a lot of individuals that are stuck in that situation and or left that situation just either or it was more likely post the whole shutdown.
Yeah.
And there's still individuals out there trying to get out, you know, that I appreciate and that I know of, you know.
For sure.
Just looking out for.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm glad you got out of there, man. I'm glad you made it down here. How's it? Had you ever been here before?
So when I was doing the whole outside sales thing, man, I lived in Houston for like 6 months, and then I had friends that lived in Austin, so I'd come up and visit and stuff like that. But like when I was living out California for like the last like year and a half I was there, my buddies were just like texting me like, bro, you need to move down here. You'll save so much more money. It's just a lot more fun. Like, yeah, it's great, man. Yeah, I'm just excited to be here. And then I got to just start doing CBD and get into marijuana, or not marijuana, but cannabis, and just making it better for people's lives. So it's awesome.
No, I definitely agree, and I'm glad individuals like yourself are taking advantage of some of the opportunities that are here, and even setting a groundbreaking just groundbreaking layout and groundbreaking progress for the future, because it's been some time here, you know. I mean, it's been going off here since the 60s and 70s in Austin. But not in the state, and it's getting there, and I hope to see it soon. But I don't want to skip.
Honestly, I thought Texas would have jumped on it by now, just for the fact like Colorado hits $1 billion in taxes. Yes. I thought Texas was about its money, so I thought for sure they see that. Yeah. But again, it is still a very conservative state. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, I guess we could discuss this now. Let's talk about this. And I do you think that we'll see the legalization of medicinal or recreational cannabis in Texas in the next 20 years?
For sure. Honestly, I think sooner than later. I would say 2 to 5. 2
to 5. Okay.
Yeah,
that's close.
I would say. I think it's going to snowball eventually.
Eventually,
most. There's already a couple of states that already have it up for bill. I think we had it close last time, dude. It's
I hope that governor gonna pass it though. That damn governor. But you know, it's like pushing over a candy machine. You know, it doesn't go, or a soda machine. You gotta give it a couple of pushes in it to get it open. Exactly. But I think establishments like this, Greenbelt Botanicals in Austin, Texas, CBD dispensary, individuals like yourself. Towns like the beautiful town of Austin, Texas that we're in, and that just definitely influences progress for this. It's like, what are we, like bootleggers now? Is that what we are, or what, you know?
We're like a middleman. We're in a weird area. Because like, they criminalize pot out here, but like it's still illegal. It's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. There's people out there. Well, 2 to 5 years. That's. I hope that comes soon, because there's a lot of I don't know, man. The older heads, it's not that they're against it, but it's like, it's never gonna happen in my lifetime. Yeah. Even if they're for it, it's like,
Well, it's more they're just stuck in their ways. Like, this is what my parents taught me. I can't change my mind because I don't have a free thinking mind. I have to do what I was told.
Well, I refer. I hear you on that, but I refer to like the pro individuals. They're it's not. I'm never gonna see it.
Oh, just they're for it, but it's more they're just not going to do anything to help it, kind of thing.
Kind of like that, but they utilize and they advocate in one form or fashion, but they're like kind of dead honest, and it's like, as much as I'd love to see it, and as much as I'm an advocate for it, I don't think it's ticking this long. I
think that's because they've just lived through it for so long. They've just seen it. They're like, man, it's never going to happen. They're just like, man, fuck. But I think the tides are turning, man. I think it's coming sooner than later, honestly.
That war on drugs was a motherfucker, man.
Exactly.
God damn, it fucked up a lot of stuff.
I just saw a recent article on CNN. They busted Purdue Pharmacy for like the opioid crisis. Yeah. They fucking charged them like $8 billion.
Aren't they wrecking oxys right now?
That's what I'm saying. That's what it was. Yeah, it was because of
they're crushing oxys. Yeah.
So now we need better things for pain management. So like hopefully THC steps through that door that we're throwing OxyContin out of, you know?
Yeah, I would hope so as well. Because there's many beautiful forms. and there's just many beautiful ways to consume and or burn,
For sure.
and or just like apply to your life.
That's the reason why marijuana has such a bad stigma, is because people think you only smoke it. There's so many different ways to consume, like especially old people, like they have like not as good lungs, so like they don't want to smoke. It's going to be bad for their health. So that way we're going to have tinctures, we'll have edibles. It's just different ways to consume.
And they also try to like, oh, I'm gonna do what I used to do, and it's like, buddy, this is new stuff. That's Susquehanna.
Yeah,
that's not that chocolate tie stick.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. This is not that. Okay, those lids. No, this is not that. This is
genetic weed.
Yeah, this is progress. You wanted it's there. You remember all those seeds? Yeah, forget about them. Forget about them. So, man, yes. Well, I hope it does occur soon. There's a lot of stuff on this upcoming ballot, and I don't like to get political, so I will not. But in some form or fashion, votes do need to occur. So do what you got to do, but just check those ballots and make sure you're aware of what's going down. That's what I always say. So I don't get political. Freaks and Geeks, you've never heard me get political. You've never heard me talk about anybody. I may have referenced JFK and had said how fucked up that situation was, but I don't generally gear in that direction. So. What's your favorite strain, bro?
I got a couple, man.
Yeah.
So
let's do like 4 or 5, whatever you got.
I got 3 for you. So the first one, of course, this is probably a fan favorite, Girl Scout cookies.
Okay.
Like everybody loves that. That definitely put me on my ass the first time I had it. The second one, the first legal pot I ever bought in California was Alien OG. So that has like a sentimental spot in my heart. And then last but not least, I was in Denver recently. I went to, what was the name of it? I can't remember. But they had a strand called Redheaded Stranger. It was an incredible sativa. It's like 24% THC. It had very piney taste to it, but with a light citrus.
Nice.
Light citrus at it.
Yeah.
Dude, I was zooming.
And that was a sativa?
Sativa, straight sativa.
Yeah.
I was super talkative, just like wanting to just keep going the entire time, like just hanging out with friends, visiting, just like wanting to just keep doing new stuff. Yeah. Like, it was fun. Those are three good ones for sure.
I hear you, man.
What about you?
Lately I've been liking gelato for some reason. Gelato's been putting
Larry
me
Bird,
on.
Larry Bird is fire.
Yeah, it's been putting me down for sure. There's that for sure. For sure, merchandise coming soon, Freaks and Geeks. I
say for sure all the time. Yeah.
Gelato, it costs 5 cents on the podcast. So.
Oh, really?
We're ranking it up. There's that was free. That was free. So there's gelato. On one of my most favorites, and this guy right here. Look at this guy. This is hey, Freaks and Geeks. Let's move the mic.
Let's move the mic.
Freaks and Geeks. If you remember episode number 1, this is Trent Albert. He's here. He's ready. Buddy, thank you for being here again. If you want to spit a little thing on the mic for 120 seconds or a little bit more than that, you're more than welcome to. So get down. But there's that guy right there. There's that guy. Episode 1. We're here. So I said, blue cheese.
Yeah.
Blue cheese.
Yeah.
Love blue cheese. Love blue cheese. What else?
There's too many.
Yeah, it's got to be an indica, though. I honestly, to tell you. Oh,
Granddaddy Purple's up
there.
Well,
I might be contradicting myself, but White Widow.
Yeah.
I dig on some White Widow.
I just had some of that recently, yeah.
Yeah, I love White Widow. Oh, yeah, I almost said it there. So let's come back to GBB. Let's come back to Greenbelt Botanicals. What's your favorite CBD product? What's your go-to life CBD product?
I guess besides flour, because I like to mix the flour with the
with
the real.
Besides flour, yes.
We have these lunchbox double strength sleep gummies. They're like 50 milligrams of CBD, plus you get a dose of chamomile extract. So just another thing to help relax you, make it a little bit easier to fall asleep kind of thing. You get 30 of them, so 1,500 milligrams total for like $50. So it's an incredible, like, economical deal. You're paying like $1.60 something per gummy. For 50 milligrams. Like that's a deal. That's definitely my go-to for sure.
I dig gummies.
They're easy. You just pop them at the end of the night, like before you go to bed.
We got someone else joining. We got Allie from Haunted ATX. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Coming in on the fly. We'll get you on a mic soon. If you want to take a seat there, I can get you another seat. Whatever you need to do. Thank you for being here. All right. Let me move on over here. Got the Freaks and Geeks here. Let's see. So those are. What about like aside from gummies? Do you have any pets?
Yeah, no, I have 2 cats and I have a dog. Yes, no, I absolutely. That's the other thing. The pet treats as well as we have tinctures as well. They're whichever way you want to give your pet. I usually typically do the treats. Just give them a bunch, kind of chills them out for the night. Also really good if you have a pet that's scared of like loud noises like thunderstorms, as well as like we have a lot of like customers during like 4th of July. They'll come in for fireworks and stuff like that. Plus, if you just got like an old dog that's got like creaky joints and stuff like that, it's great for joint motion and flexibility as well.
And pause on that, please, everybody, Freaks and Geeks out there, bring your animals, your loved loved furry friends inside during 4th of July and New Year's, please. Like, my goodness. But also, bring them down to Greenbelt Botanicals.
I thought you were talking about bringing them here.
But also, bring them down to Greenbelt Botanicals as well. You ever dabble into the tincture?
Oh, yeah, no, so the hangover cure is just a bunch of CBD.
A bunch of CBD? Oh, that's the hangover cure?
I'll typically, after a night of drinking, like right before I go to bed, we have like a 3,000 milligram tincture.
Yeah.
I'll take like 2 servings of that, so that's like 200 milligrams of CBD, good to go in the morning, like ready to go hiking, work out, whatever you want to do. Like, it's great for hangovers.
Yeah, nice. I need to take that on my hangover days then.
It's high doses. That's the key.
High doses.
High doses.
So is one little thimble, how many milligrams is one little dropper?
So each tincture is going to be different. They'll be labeled either like.
What about the one you're getting, that 3,000 mg?
So I have 3,000. So each tincture you'll get 31 milliliter doses. Okay. Depending on what the milligrams is, that 1 milliliter dose, like for mine, will be 100 milligrams. For like 250, it would be like 8 milligrams.
I usually get the 1,000.
It'd be like 33.
Okay, cool. And I hit 2 on that in the morning. I have to.
That's good.
How many do you tend to?
Like the daily dose you kind of want to hit is like 30 to 80. Again, everyone's different. All the things that are come into play is sex, height, weight, tolerance, all types of things.
Height. I fucked up my height last night. I'm working on my weight too.
Yeah, but I mean, I typically do more. So I do like the 100 milligram, but I work here, man. Like, I mean, if you're just the average person, 30 to 80, I would say hit there and you'll be good.
Yeah. You got any CBD experience, bud?
I got some mango gummies when I was in Colorado. Not knowing they were CBD, I thought they were THC. My wife actually brought them back, and I found out they were CBD. The shit, man, I was jumping on the trampoline. I felt like a 10-year-old.
You feel a little vibrant. You feel a little up.
Sure.
You know, feel a little up. Nice. Mindy, what about you? Do you have any CBD experience or anything like that? Allie.
Wow.
I actually do not.
My apologies, Allie.
No, I just met Mindy, so I mean, I'm not offended.
Thanks for the
whatsoever.
correction. You do not. All right. Well, that's cool. Well, we're here. I think it's a good thing to dive into and explore. Thank you for the name correction. Don't say for sure. That's like my thing. Don't say for sure. Got to change that as well. We got that. So, Matt, and Mindy, we're gonna get you in here just a little bit because we're gonna get a little darker. Dark Freaks and Geeks. We're gonna get a little darker. We're gonna get a little spookier because Halloween's coming up soon. You know, you're tuning in live. It's October 29th, 2020. It's already been a kind of a mysterioso year, a spooky little year. But we're gonna get a little spookier on Saturday, and this is gonna be a little intro for Austin spookiness, local Austin-based spookiness, and some factual stuff. You know, so we'll dive into that. But Matt, what is Greenbelt Botanicals to you? Because you're here, man. You've trekked. You've trekked from Indiana.
Yeah.
Started there, and you moseyed
Indianapolis.
I lived in South Bend for about 3
Oh,
years.
there.
Nice. Notre Dame.
Bum,
Yeah.
bum,
Hell
bum,
yeah.
bum, 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 bum. There we go. That's back to episode 1. Small world after all. There you go. There you go. So,
Sorry, what was your question?
what is Greenbelt Botanicals to you?
So I like what Greenbelt Botanicals is doing. They're trying to serve the entire population, not just like your average kind of stoner that would go into a dispensary. We're trying to be, so I kind of look at this as almost like the future. We're trying to be like, not commercial, but we want to be that local shop that is welcoming to everybody, all walks of life, old people, young people, all races, everything like that. We want to be just like a big community.
Pets.
Pets, absolutely pets. Just trying to be as big of a community as possible.
Yeah.
And I feel like the people that work here are really trying to go down that road.
That's great, man. That's excellent.
Nice.
That's it right there. Can you explain broad spectrum versus full spectrum to us?
For sure. So when you see the word full spectrum on an item, what that refers to is an item that has all the cannabinoids from a cannabis plant, including in whatever, I think it's probably the same in every state, but 0.3% THC. So unfortunately not enough for any type of psychoactive effect, but with continuous use over time, it can pop up on a drug test with you continuously using full spectrum items. So in case you are drug tested for work or you're just against consuming THC in general,
Full spectrum.
we would typically offer you a broad spectrum item. So what that's going to have is it's going to have all the cannabinoids from the cannabis plant, just minus that little bit of THC.
Yeah.
So yeah, you won't fail a drug test, but you still get that big amount of cannabinoids. The only downfall is, again, what we were talking about earlier, if we definitely recommend full spectrum just because through what's called the entourage effect, that little bit of THC just helps those other cannabinoids work better in your system.
A little partnership.
Exactly.
Cousins.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Excellent, man. What do you think what's your favorite flavor on the tincture? I've experienced like 3 of them, and I like the fruit one the most.
So I think most of the tinctures, honestly, are going to probably just be like an unflavored kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's typically the ones I go for. Just
I think
the
it was
all
the
natural.
house one. See, I had some unflavored ones, and then I had like I think it was a spearmint. Mm-hmm. And I was on the fence on that.
Yeah, there's typically like there'll be like peppermint, or there'll be like a citrus, like a lemonade kind of thing. I just do the all natural.
Yeah.
That's just me. You can go with whatever you want.
The house brand. The GBB Greenbelt Botanicals house brand tincture, it's got like a little fruit flavor on it.
Yeah,
I like that one the most so far.
It's like strawberry lemonade.
After trying all 3 of them, I've liked that one the most so far.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I very much liked it. Let's see. What's your favorite way to burn flower?
So I definitely like joints. I'm a traditionalist for sure. I just like the smoothness. Blunts are just too heavy for me, man. Like it hurts my chest after a while. But I also am a lazy smoker, so I have a bong. That's usually my go-to because you just stuff that bad boy and you're ready to go.
Yeah. What's the size? So can you show the size?
Yeah, no, it's a Grab beaker bong.
Oh, also, Grab?
Yeah, shout out Grab, by the way.
Yeah, shout out Grab. I got the little Slurpee.
Yeah, it's just like a tall Grab beaker bong. It's probably about that tall, but yeah, it's got the little ice trap in it. So yeah, you get.
The beaker's cool. The beaker's
you can keep that smoke just real cold and smooth. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Grab's excellent as well. I have that Slurpee cup. I've been wanting.
Oh, dude, yeah, the bubblers. Yeah, those are nice.
I've been wanting that. I also have a high side beaker. It's like a triangular beaker, kind of volcano-esque.
Dude, I want to get a volcano. That's my next step. They're fucking $500.
You're talking the vape?
Yeah, the big fucking vape in the bag kind of thing. Yeah.
Thanksgiving turkey bags. Yes. Awesome, man. Awesome. Do you have like a favorite way to consume THC through like food, whether it be edible or brownie or taffy or gummy or honey or
For sure.
food?
So here's I don't honestly eat edibles that often.
Okay.
So like they just don't do it for I don't know if it's just because I'm like a big guy or I just have to eat a lot. But like last time I went to Disneyland, I ate like 10 milligram little gummies. It's like 100 pack total. It doesn't cut it for me. So like my friends say they eat like 1 or 2 gummies and they get fucked up. I was eating the whole bag, bro, and I just wasn't doing it. Yeah. No, so I would like, that's why I don't get it, man. I smoke and I get stoned immediately. Yeah. But like if I eat, like it doesn't work. I don't know if like my digestive system just doesn't process it or what, but like I usually have to eat like a fuck ton, like 250 milligrams to like really get fucked up.
Yeah, I understand.
And it's cheaper.
And it's trial and error because you don't know, like, let me do 3, let me do 4. Whoa,
well, that's the thing is you got to wait, too, to see how, like,
you do have to wait. Yeah. You do have to wait.
Yeah,
and then you have to remember.
Always eat more. You can't eat less. Yeah. That's number one rule.
Yeah, that's a good rule.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. Do you want to break us down on CBD versus CBG versus THC?
For sure, yeah. I'll just kind of go over the big cannabinoids with you, and then
I think the formula is carbon 22, hydrogen 30, oxygen 2.
Yeah,
that's what I got down there for like the hemp and or CBD/THC.
So of course the big fun one, THC, tetrahydrocannabinol or whatever the fuck it is. That's going to be, of course, your psychoactive ingredient in cannabis. We unfortunately don't have that legalized here in Texas yet. But we do have legalized in Texas. Not Delta 9 is going to be the psychoactive one.
Okay.
We have Delta 8 products. So what Delta 8 is not so much a psychoactive. You're kind of clear-headed as you smoke it, but it's definitely like a body buzz. You will feel like relaxed. You will feel kind of like tingling through your arms and legs and stuff like that. It's very nice and calming.
Yeah.
The next one, of course, all the stores are called CBD. CBD is going to be mainly treated for anxiety, just again trying to keep you calm, less anxious, kind of things like that. Next is going to be CBG. CBG will be the cannabinoid specific to helping out with pain, inflammation, relief, those kinds of things. And then the last really big one is going to be CBN. CBN, yeah. CBN is kind of the new one with Delta 8 right now. CBN is going to be specific to helping with like insomnia. So you guys have probably done this in the past, especially when you first started smoking pot. Maybe you lost a bag of weed and you smoked some like old Reggie, or you got like a bad bag from somebody and like you passed out as soon as you smoked it. What happens with THC is it's a metabolite, CBN is a metabolite of THC. So over time, THC will break down into CBN. So when you smoke that old weed, what happens is that THC is now broken down into mainly CBN, so you're just passing out. So that's why CBN is great for helping with insomnia, just making it a little bit easier for you to fall asleep.
It's interessante. Well, I didn't know that. You let it hibernate for a little bit, it'll make you hibernate.
Exactly.
Is essentially what I heard.
That's the same thing with, exactly. That's the same thing with when you grow. If you're growing pot, kind of thing you're looking for when you harvest is you want the trichomes to turn more of an amber color. If you let them keep going past that, they're going to start producing much more CBN instead of THC. So you could, if you wanted to, grow yourself basically like a sleep weed.
You hear that, Spud? My buddy Spud, a good buddy of mine. I think he was shout out Freaks and Geeks. I think he was episode number 8 of the podcast. He used to grow a little bit. Yeah. He had the whole garage set up with the little, essentially like a cabinet.
That's how you do it. Yeah.
Thing and I don't know. I think he just produced 2 dudes. I think that's what, or mold. I think it was mold.
Mold. Yeah. No, dude, it's picky. Yeah, you gotta be good about your humidity. You gotta be good about your temp.
Yeah,
airflow, all that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of airflow, a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Most definitely there. Man, I think. You got anything else you want to say, bud?
Let me check, man. Let me go over my notes real quick. Let me see what I got.
Like, anything else that we should inform the Freaks and Geeks out there about this company, because it's an extraordinary company, and we're in some difficult times right now with this whole, you know what's going on.
For sure. And we do have some new things coming, which is going to be exciting for Greenbelt. So down the road.
Yes, here we go.
So
you're hearing it live first.
You've recently met Mindy. So she is kind of like helping take over. Like we're kind of trying to help revamp the business right now. We're going to get more Delta 8 products in. We're going to be having some new flour. You notice these guys right here. We got some Silky Tree pre-rolls. You saw earlier I was smoking the special sauce, but we got some sour space candy as well as some lifters. So your special sauce is definitely going to be your indica, definitely nighttime, relaxing, make it a little bit easier, fall asleep kind of thing. The lifter and what was the other one? Sour space candy, those will be more sativas, so kind of helping you keep calm but focused with whatever you're doing during the day. Say you're cleaning your house or something like that and you want to blow through it.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else we got here? So if you guys have kind of noticed, back here we have this little bar cart. We're gonna hopefully down the road.
I don't know if they can see through the glass. They might be. Let's take a look.
You kind of see that little white thing
there
right
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, don't do that. There you go. There we go.
So we're eventually hoping to open up a bar. Eventually, we're gonna have CBD cocktails and stuff like that.
That would be tremendous.
So you can have a pre-roll cocktail.
Go to the movies.
Exactly. Got the Alamo Draft House. Shout out Alamo Draft House right over here. Go see some movies. Help them out.
Alamo listens to the podcast. What's his name? Tim League.
Hey.
He listens to the podcast. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. Well, you're in a hip and happening spot right off here on South Lamar. Not necessarily central, but very close to downtown.
For sure.
And there's a lot going down over there. And when things start to kick back and things start to work like a clock and flow, I think there's going to be a lot of people coming in. Do y'all have fancy lawnmowers? Y'all have fancy lawnmowers? My goodness, we got fancy lawnmowers in here, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know. I mean, I didn't.
Where are you seeing a lawnmower?
Oh, I'm talking. Matt, my apologies. My apologies, Matt. I'm referencing to the beer. Got you looking. But yeah, these St. Arnold's. So this isn't a sponsor or a plug, but we're drinking fancy lawnmowers and IPAs here live on the first ever.
They're in Houston, right?
Yeah, they're in Houston. You been there?
I've been to their brewery.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah.
I really like it a lot. When's the last time you've been back?
Oh, dude, this was 6 years. It's been a while, bro.
We got another buddy of mine. He was episode number... No, he was 8. Spud was 7. Yeah, sorry, Spud. My apologies. You were 7. Douglas Hasman, he was number 8, and he's from Houston. He's been up and down over
Houston
there.
was fun. It was fun to live there, man. Yeah.
A little muggy.
Yeah, it's very humid.
Did you ever go to New Orleans?
No, so I've been to New Orleans.
Nice.
I went on I was in a fraternity in college, and I went on a Habitat for Humanity trip with Drew Brees.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
When as a student or as a professor?
I was a student at the time. This was like, this was right after Katrina. So we went down there, like helped build a house, and then like he was in the fraternity that I was in. So like he like helped, like he put us all up, bro. Like we just like balled out in New Orleans. It was so much fun.
My good gracious, that's Westlake, right? That's Drew's Westlake, right? Or Lake Travis, something like that. He's from here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I know he went to.
What's that? Lake Travis. He
went to Purdue, which is in Indiana.
No, he played for Lake Travis. I'm almost positive. I'm almost certain.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Allie, have you been to New Orleans?
I have not.
Have not.
It's a good time.
It's a great time, and it can be spooky.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dude, the voodoo stuff down there is so cool. Yeah.
Yes. Matt, you got anything else to plug?
I think we're good, brother. Yeah, we kind of covered
you.
all of it.
Look at this beautiful event. I'm glad it happened.
There's a lot of people out tonight. It's nice.
While it is in whatever we're doing, but we're all we have precaution. We got the mascaras. And we are social distant.
Hey.
So if you're in the city, come on out. And if you're on the YouTube, I think Duff Harris might be watching. I don't know if Duff Harris is watching. He said send me the link, so I said for sure, bud. And then Spud. I know Spud. You hate when I say Spud's out there. I know he's watching. Shout out Spud. Spud, if you want to give a call, if you're out there, give a call in. Call in right now. I know. We do have some call-ins. Got a couple of call-ins. Let's go over one of these call-ins. Got one earlier. This is from Duff Harris. Duff Harris wanted to talk to the Freaks and Geeks. Let's see how this goes over. I've never broadcasted live into the Shure SM7B, but this is from Duff Harris, Freaks and Geeks. Here you go.
Hey, all you freaks and geeks. This is Duff Harris from episode 4 of the Doctor's Orders podcast. Keep checking in and listening, and I'll be back on soon. Later.
Duff, love you, bud. Much appreciation of that. T, you want to say anything?
What's that?
You want to say anything?
Other than I love you?
Hit it. Just hit it. Hit it.
I'm happy to be here, Freaks and Geeks. This is Trent, episode 1. I'm just happy to be here. It's a beautiful spot. What is that? Greenbelt Botanicals. Come and see us. We're live.
That's it. That was episode number 1. Hey, Freaks and Geeks, he's going to be back. He's going to be back. But y'all just need to keep waiting. So keep your trousers on, hold your britches, and he will be back soon. Yeah. So Matt, thank you. No problem. I don't know. I think Allie's going to go up next.
Yeah.
But I think I think Mindy wants to. Mindy wants to like say something. She wants to talk about a spooky film with Brujas, I believe.
Oh yeah, you're talking about your Halloween question.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, let's talk about Halloween questions. What film, and you'll get this one too, Allie, and you should get this one as well, because you have a good one. That horror film, okay, Freaks and Geeks, we are in October, and we're winding it down. The Great Pumpkin will soon be here, okay? Not the Mad Hatter, but what's the Sleepy Hollow? What's the dude's name? What's that?
Ichabod Crane.
Yes.
Ichabod
He's coming.
Crane, yeah.
He's coming around soon, and definitely Danny and Jack Torrance are gonna meet sometime soon, probably in the next 24 hours, 48 hours. But think about this question: what is your not necessarily favorite horror film, but the horror film that just creeped the shit out of you as a youth, as a child? It was like, holy my goodness. And now, I don't know about for you, but like that film that freaked the shit out of me then was essentially my favorite film.
For sure.
Horror film now.
For sure.
Let's open up. Matt,
Yeah,
what do
absolutely.
you think of it?
So honestly, I'm not a huge horror person,
Okay.
but definitely the movie that has an impact. I remember the first time I saw Saw, I was probably like 13, maybe 12, 13, something like that. But yeah, like that one scene, bro, where like the dude in the pig mask is like fucking like crawling around the car. Like that scared the shit out of me, man. I literally had nightmares over that. Like I'm not even playing. Like,
That was a groundbreaking film. Saw.
oh, dude, I love that movie.
Not Jigsaw was the clown, or was Jigsaw the guy?
Jigsaw was the guy.
So Jigsaw, that actor, had an appearance in Seinfeld.
Did he?
Yeah. He played like I want to say like not a pawn shop, but a used record. He was a record store salesman.
Yeah.
And he got into a fight with Newman and Kramer. Yeah, selling Al Jolson records. Okay. So, go for it.
What?
The film. You said the film again was.
Saw.
Saw. Okay.
Yeah.
You got any more? Is that the V1?
No, yeah, that. I mean, I don't know if you count as horror, but like I remember the Alien and Predator movies. Like I was into those as
You ever
well.
seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
I don't think so. No, yeah. And then
Space Girls are easy.
what's up?
Space Girls are easy. Space Girls.
What was my other one? Oh yeah, I'm really into like zombie movies, like I Am Legend,
Yeah.
and then like I'd be down for
Night of the Living Dead? Is that one?
yeah, Night of the Living Dead, 28 Days Later.
28 Days Later.
That
And
was
then
a great
what's the
one.
other 28? What's the
Like
other
28
one?
weeks later.
Weeks, yeah.
I don't know if it was. I don't remember seeing
The first
that.
one, I remember.
The first one was sick.
The
yeah.
first one was great.
What was the other one? I had another one on.
What's some other zombie joints? There's Night of the Living, and then there's Dawn of the Dead.
Oh,
That's
Dawn of the Dead,
both are
yeah.
the same guy, right?
And then there's From Dusk Till Dawn. with
Oh,
Buffy.
Dude,
come
yes.
on.
Okay, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, Dusk.
So I had Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah.
Yes, Salma. Oh, Salma Hayek. Shout out Salma Hayek. Oh.
And then the classic, The Shining. That was the other like go-to. Yeah.
Tradition.
Exactly.
Traditional.
Yeah.
Yep. Beautiful.
So the traditionalists. That's what I said.
Scatman Crothers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Hong Kong Phooey. There it is, man. All right, what about costume? What are you thinking on
So
costume?
you can't really see it, but I have the shout out Always Sunny, the man cheetah costume going on right now. But I also, 2 other good costumes I've done in the past. I did Captain Planet, as well as, these are on my Instagram, at Vaughan Wamsley. Go ahead, check it out. As well as I did Icebox from Little Giants. Yeah, it was a dope one. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. All right, this is my last. No. We need to go to the films. Back to the films. Ellie, your favorite.
Yeah, you're skipping over
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah. My apologies.
So the film that scared me.
Let's get you on that right there.
Yeah, let me be mic'd.
You get out of the way.
And this chair actually wants me to sit on it, like the one over there. So I would say the film that scared me the most as a kid. Let me take this off too, now that we're a little bit further apart.
Thank you for being here.
I was about 4 when I saw Piranhas for the first time. And if anybody's seen that movie, it's a really B movie.
Yeah.
But, like, it scared the living shit out of me as a small child who should have never been allowed to watch it at that age.
Oh, God.
But I'm still into very campy B movies.
Yeah.
So.
Piranhas. That's crazy. You got any others? What else you think?
I mean, I'm always partial to Bruce Campbell.
Okay.
And the Evil Dead series.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially Army of Darkness is always a classic.
That's the one with the chainsaw arm.
Oh,
right?
hell yeah, it is.
Yeah. That one's great. And it's got like some claymation or
Yes.
something. Yeah, at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All throughout it.
Yeah. Have y'all seen Puppet Masters?
I have not.
Puppet Masters?
Oh.
Yeah. Puppet Masters is just
Scare the shit out of me.
yeah, Puppet Masters is like toys, an army of toys. And just creepy toys, just like not demonic, but demented toys. It's like the twisted Toy Story, if you will. You know? The drill head, the swole guy. There's there's like 4 or 5 just different toys, and they're all toys. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. All right, T, what's going on? Hit that.
You know me, I'm The Shining. That's the only horror. You know what I mean?
Buddy,
My dad loved it. I seen it as a kid.
When I used to go over to the crib, the youthful crib, the childhood crib, this guy had the chronological series box set of Freddy.
Nightmare on Elm Street, sure.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's a horror movie though. I think the first one, but all the rest are just comedies almost.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I was into that big time when I was a kid.
Have y'all ever been to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre store over in Bastrop?
Oh yeah.
You've been there?
No, well,
That's a real thing.
How it's that?
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
it's a real thing.
Have you been?
It's a bed and breakfast now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a barbecue restaurant too, right?
Yeah, I
The,
think so.
store? Yeah. Oh, but you're saying the house is a bed and breakfast?
The
B&B?
house is a bed and breakfast.
Dang, that's crazy.
I've actually not been there yet, but it's
Yeah.
on my bucket list of places to go to.
Oh yeah.
Now it's on mine.
Oh yeah, it's
There you
there.
go.
It's been on mine. I tried to make it a covidial trip, but it didn't occur. It's right there. What is it like? Hour away?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's within 2 hours. I know that much.
It's close. There's a Sonic there. I know that for sure. For sure. Favorite Halloween candy? The one you when you dig through the bag, as a youth, and you're like, oh shit, they got these, they got whatever. What is that?
For sure. So I have 2 categories when it comes to candy.
Okay.
So there's definitely one is chocolate, 100 grand.
Oh.
And then 2 is like the sweet, like sour candy. So Sour Patch Kids or Sour Punch. Either of those 3.
Sour Punch is old school. The people now know about Sour Patch, but Sour Punch.
Sour Punch, dude. Yeah, that's back when
in
you
a tray.
Do you play like Little League and you
Yeah.
like get a token at the end of the game? You go get some Sour Punch.
And a
at the
drink,
end?
a little
Bro,
drink.
Yes.
Oh man! Shout out to is it UHO? I think it's UHO. It's an old intramural little league field in the city. I think it's been turned into a condo. I think it's been closed down. So you got those 2, the 100 grand and the Sour Patch and or Sour Punch. Yeah. You like the straws?
I mean, if,
You were referencing the straws? Because I know isn't there?
no, there's Sour Patch Kids, but you don't see Sour Punch at the store, really. That if I have the choice, Sour Punch for sure.
Yeah,
But usually,
I know.
have to go
I
Sour
swear
Patch.
Sam's used to have. That's not a plug, Sam's. I swear Sam's used to have a sour, like, if you wanted to buy it in bulk.
Yeah. You gotta buy the fucking like 24 pack.
Yeah. Well, you hit it once.
I just feel like one.
I understand. I definitely understand. Allie, let's talk candy. What's your favorite candy that someone dropped in the bag or in the past during Halloween?
Reese's Pumpkins.
Reese's. Oh, the pumpkins are great.
I'm also all about the gummy, like sour everything. But Reese's Pumpkins are my
excellent.
favorite.
I love the pumpkins.
I'm not a big chocolate person, but I love me some Reese's.
So do you like the trees, the Christmas trees?
I mean, I'm not as much of a Christmas person myself, but
yeah.
I will definitely eat them.
Yeah, that's crazy. So then you definitely eat the egg as well. The egg,
of course.
The egg is great. The Easter one? You like the Easter one?
I like the Easter one.
Okay, but not
I mean, they
Christmas?
all ultimately taste the same.
Yeah.
Aren't they all the same?
No, they're different flavors. That's why they're shaped differently.
This one tastes like Christmas. This one tastes like Halloween. This one tastes like Easter.
It's fine.
All right, man. There you go. What is your go-to Halloween candy that you wanted?
I'm a gummy man too. Seriously, sour gummy, anything.
Yeah.
There was a lady down the street from me though that dropped off a Fun Dip when I was a kid. Blew my mind. Yeah, for sure.
I used to love the stick. Was great.
For sure. The stick itself.
It's great. What flavor is that? Like vanilla?
Literally just making eating into an activity. Like that's what they want you to do.
This is a spoon. You have a spoon.
You have more fun doing it that way. Yeah, sure.
Oh my Christ! There. So you talked costumes. What was your like most memorable costume in the past? Whether dating back to however long, which one's the one you're like, man, that was great?
Well, the most popular one on the internet would definitely be my Fembot. I made my own Fembot costume. A patron of mine was generous enough to buy me the wig as well as the boots.
Nice.
And you guys can find it on TikTok and Instagram under Allie Boubois.
There it is. Excellent.
ALLYBOOBIOR.
There it is. The Fembot. The Fembot was classic.
But tomorrow I'm going as a plague doctor because it's 2020.
I like the mask, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, it fits. I love the mask, though. The mask is creepy as shit. Yeah, that is great. That's creepy. All right, what about you, T? What's going on with that costume? What was your favorite one?
I think the only one I've ever had, and this was way back in the day, was the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt.
Awesome.
For sure. My dad
That's
bought
badass.
this shit and I rocked it for years. But I was one of those kids that TP'd houses and ran around. I wasn't really dressing up. But yeah, that was dope. I may still have it. I had the feet, the hands, and the head. Nice. One suit.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Have y'all ever been to the Museum of the Weird?
Oh, hell yeah.
You been?
Yeah.
It's great.
So,
You been?
No,
6th? It's on 6th.
So I always recommend checking it out because they have a very large oddities collection and a wax figure museum.
Yeah, that wax
And they
is
also
sick.
do hourly sideshow performances.
Yes.
And I know quite a few of the performers there because I used to do sideshow myself.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So,
Johnny Depp used to chill there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he had a little
Apartment.
spot. We
Yeah.
call it that. I don't know if he was apartmenting up there, but yeah, he had a place up there. It's weird. It's just like there. It's like at the top. It's like you pass it. It's like what's going? Have you been in there? Have you seen the insides of that apartment?
I've not seen the inside of the apartment, but I've seen the outside of it.
Yeah.
And it's basically like you go up these stairs in like this courtyard area.
Yeah.
And then there's this teeny little apartment right there.
Yeah, tiny, man. Just right there. And then you keep walking past it and you get the wax figures. They got that Nosferatu in there. Yeah, they got
Got the
King
Iceman.
Kong, Iceman. Oh yeah, the Iceman.
They have a haunted skeleton named Emily.
I think, yeah. They have some like stuff from the Gremlins, right? Some like animatronics from the
I think so.
past horror films.
I haven't been there
Yeah.
recently, but
Yeah.
I definitely want to check it out again.
Yeah, no, Allie's right with the oddities because the essential tour guide and or like host that walks you through the exhibit is entertaining you the entire way, and then you end in this room with the Iceman. And you get to see the Iceman. Go check out the Iceman if you don't know what that is, and not the not that Iceman. Just look up Iceman, Austin, Texas, because you're gonna get two Icemans. All right, you should look up both of them because they're both great. Okay, but if you want the one we're talking about here, and then when Trent Albert returns on episode number 30, we'll talk about the other Iceman. Okay, but look up the Iceman in the Museum of the Weird, Austin, Texas, and you'll find what that is.
Very cool.
It's a traditional caveman-esque Iceman, during those times, prehistoric times.
Oh, your shirts are even leopard print.
Yeah, all the way
I
down.
like it.
All
Very
the way
nice.
down.
I had a tail, but it kept falling off. So
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And then I can't put this over the headphones, so it just doesn't work. Yeah. So I'm out of costume.
So, what's your other favorite Danny DeVito character? What's your favorite Danny DeVito character, and what's your favorite Danny DeVito character? What's your favorite first, Matt?
So are you referring to
All of them.
just
Him.
him?
Yeah.
Oh, the penguin from the Batman. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What is the movie with he and Arnold Schwarzenegger are twins?
Twins.
Is it called Twins?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You have to go with that. It's a classic. And I already said that for another movie, but I mean, it's also a classic.
Yeah. There's many classics out there. All right,
I gotta go with the penguin too, man. That's my childhood. That's my childhood.
Penguin's tremendous, and you also get some Christopher Walken in that film.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
you also get some Paul Rubin in that film as well. And I don't know if you get Prince, because I think Prince was just the first one. I think, I believe so. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the only one I remember.
Yeah. No, that one's great. With what was her name? Selena, his Catwoman. Yeah. No, that was a good one. And then Keaton in there.
Who's your favorite Batman actor? There's like a billion of them.
I mean, this isn't my favorite, but I want to see what Robert's going to do because Robert's been fucking some shit up lately. Robert Pattinson has been killing.
Yeah.
Has been killing. He killed it in Good Time.
Have you seen that Netflix thing he did where he's like a priest predator?
I have not. No.
Yes, go watch it. I forget what it's called, but
Yeah.
it's on Netflix. He's like a preacher, but he preys on like 15-year-old girls. He's like a southern preacher. He's incredible.
Yeah. Did you see a Lighthouse? You seen Lighthouse?
I haven't.
I
God
haven't
damn
yet.
it, I want to.
You haven't seen Lighthouse?
No.
Have you seen Lighthouse? You have to see Lighthouse. I think it's on Amazon Prime. It's on Amazon Prime. So
Is that the cabin fever kind of movie?
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's Lighthouse. Oh, excuse me.
But it's cabin fever in the situation.
yes.
Like they go crazy kind of
But
show.
they say this. I'm not saying that this is based off a tale, but they say that cabin fever shit occurs when you're working with.
I guarantee you that's real.
Aye,
Dude,
sir.
Okay,
in the
but
middle
if
of
you
it.
want a good B movie to follow that up, Lake Michigan Monster.
Lake Michigan Monster.
Yes.
I'll check that out.
I actually saw that at one of the Alamos around the area.
Nice little B cut.
I saw it for the sci-fi festival, Other Worlds to Austin, that happens every year. Probably not happening this year because
Yeah.
nothing is happening this year.
Yeah, nothing is real. Oh, Lake Michigan Monster. Jeez. Man, I would.
If you can't tell, I'm from Wisconsin. Everything is going to relate back to the Midwest here.
I didn't consider the nails, but now I understand the green in the nails. So I got you. The Midwest is okay.
Well, I wanted to be a little bit spooky, and so these actually glow in the dark.
That's not bad. Hey.
So my nails glow in the dark. I just got them done.
Badass.
Shout out to Nicole Nailed Me.
Shout out. Nicole nailed me.
You can find her on Instagram.
Excellent. Nice. I don't think I shared my favorite Danny DeVito character.
I don't think you've shared it either.
No. Well,
Yeah, way to go.
You gotta ask. My favorite Danny character is Martini from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
There you go.
Yeah, it's classic. That's all a classic. And then Don't Throw Mama Off the Train with Billy Crystal. Yes. Oh, and didn't he? No, that was Pesci. Pesci did the one with Dangerfield. What the fuck is that one called?
Easy Money?
Yeah, Easy Money. But we're moving away from some stuff. We're moving away. Man, well, I'm glad that we got this round table discussion. The goal in the future.
We're the Knights of the Round Table.
Yeah, yes. It's square table. It's kind of like a diving board, kind of.
Yes, it's a very long table.
But eventually, Freaks and Geeks, with the support of everyone out there, we're going to get a 4-channel little masterboard here. And get everybody on the mic. So the goal is to have 4 Shure SM7Bs because I hope you people understand this. You could buy a lot of Halloween candy with this fucking thing right here. My goodness. My Christ.
Think of all of the gummies.
Yeah, that's a lot of gummies. Times two, because you got 2 there. Man. So, Allie, Matt, I don't know if you want to transition the headphones over to Allie, but buddy, thank you so much. Beautiful costume. Thank you for everything you do at Greenbelt Botanicals. And
Again, thank you for having me.
thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We'll be mixing a lot, man. Do you have when you see a Range Rover? Do you call it a starter car?
A what?
A Range Rover?
A starter car?
Yeah. Every time I see a Range Rover, that's a nice starter car right there.
Can you hand me my mask? Thank you so much. Have fun, guys.
Matt, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Matt. Matt, if you want to send Mindy in, there is a Mindy, Allie. There is a
Yes,
Mindy.
I'm not Mindy. Mindy's wearing
Mindy's
wearing super cute pants right now.
The little yes.
They're very Beetlejuice-esque.
Yes. So, T, this is Mindy from Haunted ATX.
This is Allie from Haunted
Oh,
ATX.
fuck myself. Look at me. I'm fuck. Oh, Allie, that's 2 X's. I circled it one. That's 2 strikes. I'm going to have to call it in a little bit. Oh, yeah, horrendous with names, especially when... Allie. This is Allie from Haunted ATX. And pronounce that last name because you hit it on the head with a hammer the last time.
Hi, I'm Allie Boubois with Haunted ATX. That is ALLYBOOBIOR.
There it is. And this is the lovely Mindy. Mindy, you can hop on that one if you want to.
Right
Check
now?
that out.
What am I saying? Hello.
Say hello.
Hi, it's me.
I think we just talked about films. Our buddy here from episode 1, Trent, discussed the film.
Oh, yes.
Allie discussed the film.
I loved your episode, by the way. It was really good.
I discussed the film, but I know you wanted to discuss a
Oh, my
spooky
God.
horror film.
Okay, I don't know if anyone out there has ever watched Witches, the original
Yes.
Witches. It is so, messed up is how I will say it. Can you hear me well? I'm sorry. I'm
Yes.
so far.
Yes, you're great.
So if anyone's watched Witches before, everyone was making fun of me that hasn't seen it. And because we were talking about like what we will not watch, my fiance's will not watch is Clue, which,
I love that movie.
right? It's underrated, the dorkiest film ever. Like, but he is so traumatized from that, and I was like, okay, let's play this game, because if you think Clue is terrifying, then I'm gonna go ahead and turn on Witches. So we put on Witches, and my friends let us watch it for maybe 25 minutes, and then they were all like, okay, like, we can turn it off at any point, like, we're good. And I was like, okay, so you guys just tried to, like, make me, like, overcome my fear of this thing, and now I'm just stuck, and I'm re-going through all of this, and it's just, like, I feel terrified all of a sudden again, and we're not going to finish it and overcome this fear. They're like, no, I mean, we're good. They're like, is he a mouse? And I'm like, yeah, that kid's a mouse now, and you have to deal with that, and I don't know. It is... I think, the most traumatizing film of history. So I think it was so funny that they're coming out with a new one, and people are sending it to me like, oh, you love this. And I'm like, literally die. Like, leave me out of your Anne Hathaway baloney. Like, I can't handle it. I don't care how different it is. It's going to resurge a bunch of like emotions, and I just can't do that. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Because I'm like so passionate about witches. Yes, that's a terrifying movie. If you want to haunt your kids, that's what I watched when I think I was like 6 or something. Like, it was not a good decision. I don't know where my parents were. I mean, it's probably why I'm having my wedding on Halloween. Like,
There you go.
Yeah, shout out. Now, did the cover of the VHS scare you?
Yes, are you kidding me? Literally, the one that's on Netflix right now. Have you seen that? It's just her without her makeup with, what's her name? Oh my gosh.
Anne Hathaway?
No, not Anne Hathaway.
Oh, shoot.
Oh my gosh. I will kill myself if I don't remember her name right now.
I'm tempted to Hey Siri it.
No, don't. Please don't. Please don't. Oh my gosh. It's Jack Nicholson's ex-wife. Oh my gosh. What is her name?
I don't know Jack's ex.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know Jack's ex.
Are you Googling it?
It is.
I think he's Googling it.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hate it if I don't remember this right now. Somebody out there is
Somebody
just
leave it in
screaming
the comments.
Yeah. Somebody right now is like screaming it into their microphone. Like, oh my god, it's so
Jack
insane.
Nicholson's ex-wife. I don't know.
Yes.
If I look it up, there's probably going to be more than one, and I wouldn't know where to start.
No, she's like the boss of all boss ladies. She's awesome. She's also Morticia. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about, but it's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh.
Okay, let me just hide under this table and think for a minute.
I don't know. I don't know. But we know Morticia.
Angelica Houston, yes.
Yes.
That is exactly who it is. Yes, no,
I was like, I saw it on TikTok earlier today talking about her.
Oh,
so.
really?
Yeah.
No, I mean, yes, that's exactly who it is. She's an amazing actress. She horrifies me. I'll never see her the same, but that's what good actresses do, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what you want whenever it's the Halloween spooky season. That's all we do is, before my fiance and I, like when we started dating, we decided every, spooky season we'll start out real slow with the scary movies and then get scarier and scarier because he's a scaredy cat. And so I was like, all right, well, we'll just do that. And then it never got to Witches until this year. And then that was the end of that because I'm not going to do that anymore. And Witches is way worse than Clue 1,000 times over.
Oh, absolutely.
If you're going to learn anything from this podcast, you're going to learn that.
So watch Clue. Freaks and Geeks, watch Clue and then watch Witches, okay? Don't open up with Witches and then watch Clue. I mean, it might be the route you're going for. It might be the route you're going for.
Okay.
Oh, Mindy, thank you so much. Thank you for
guys for doing this.
Thank you for being the host as well. I know we got
Hostess.
the Snack Attack guy out there somewhere.
No.
We got the Snack Attack guy out there somewhere. I think he's over there. Let him know if he wants to
Oh,
come in
yeah. Oh, I'll definitely let him know. No, he's super cool. I just got done talking to him about possibly helping us out and doing some snack tasting for Greenbelt stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
And even our what is it?
The Green Goddess. Yeah.
Green Goddess.
Or she's
the Green Is it the Goddess or the Queen? I think Goddess, right?
I'll send one by one.
Yeah, we got a little chair in here.
Fun.
Thank you. All right, Allie.
Hello.
So, hello. This is your floor here, okay? So, tell us. We went through this section with Matt, and I don't know if you've ever heard this section, but you say you're from the Midwest. I love a town. It's not necessarily Midwest, but I love the city of Pittsburgh. All right. So
I've listened to a little bit of one of your one of your most recent episodes, so I heard a little bit about that.
I'm a major fan. Major fan.
Where'd you get that tattoo?
14. At the age of 14, I pierced myself with a tattoo, a crescent shield of the Steel City, and we got some CBD brownies coming in here. Thank you.
And they've got little hands and
Look
grave
at that.
markers on it.
Thank you. You want one? Huh?
No.
Allie, would you like one?
I'm not much of a chocolate person.
I gotcha. Great, thank you. So let's put them right here.
These are all, like, even the tombstones are
These
Oh, they're so
edibles don't.
cute.
That's awesome.
I love the
let's-
little zombie hand.
Yeah. Look at that. Nice. And let's get that there. And let's get, where is it at? Let's bring this up. Let's bring that up. And let's bring that right there. Thank you, Allie. You're more than welcome to take a seat in here. I'm gonna talk with Allie real quick, and then I'd like to talk with you. But thank you for being here. Thank you for the treats as well. So Allie, like we got the it's called the Life Ketchup, and it's soon to hopefully be sponsored by Heinz 57. That's why I talked to you about the city of Pittsburgh, because that's where the ketchup is based. But tell us about yourself. Okay, tell us, we know your name. Tell us about yourself, where you're from. We heard where you're from a little bit earlier, but remind the Freaks and Geeks out there where you're from, and what do you do, and why do you do it?
I do everything with love.
Oh.
So I am Allie. I am originally from Wisconsin. I moved to Milwaukee, Wisconsin to go to art school. I actually have a bachelor's of fine arts in drawing and painting.
Nice.
So I am a fine artist and do mostly portraits, even still. And I then moved to Indiana to pursue mural painting. And when that fell through, I focused more on my studio practice, but that's also where I started performing burlesque.
Okay.
That's also where I met my now husband.
Excellent. Nice.
Shout out to the Johnny Walker.
Nice.
Yes, his name is actually Johnny Walker.
Nice. Johnny and Coke. Johnny and...
When he finished grad school at Notre Dame, we decided to move out of Indiana because it's Indiana.
Yeah.
Need I say more?
I think I went to Gary. That's where I went.
You don't want to
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
Yeah.
Well, there's not a whole lot in Indiana besides Republicans.
Football stadium, that's about it.
Exactly. There's actually some really good art and performances that come out of Indiana, but we decided to move out of Indiana. We knew some people who were moving to Austin.
Nice.
And we decided, hey, let's move to Austin.
When was this? So
This was 2016.
Okay.
So I've been here since 2016.
Nice.
When I moved down here, I actually started performing sideshow. So I am, some people know me for my glass walking and blockhead, which is where you stick a nail up your nose.
Nice.
And
Did you do that at, did you work at the museum?
I have not worked at the museum.
Okay.
I just know quite a few people who have worked over the years.
Yeah, I saw that at the museum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Tremendous.
There's some really good performers that work there. So
Yeah, they do. I would definitely agree on that. That's a tremendous place to consider going to. I don't know if they're open right now, but I would hope so.
I think they are.
Good. Yeah.
I've seen them open a couple times as I'm driving down that area.
Yeah.
For my tours.
Yeah, most definitely. It's a little spookier now.
Absolutely.
So it's got to be good for the company. This whole apocalyptic-esque type.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh man. You're down here. You mentioned you're doing the tours. Why are you doing these tours?
It is the best job I've ever had.
Yeah.
It is absolutely the best job I've ever had. You get to meet so many different people.
Yeah.
And I get to drive a hearse for my job.
That's a Cadillac, right?
Yeah.
Both of them are a Cadillac?
Yes, both of them are Cadillacs. One is a 1992, one is a 1994.
Nice.
Both Cadillac Bromans. A little bit about the hearses. What they did to make them into a hearse from a regular Cadillac is they cut them in half.
Oh.
And then hand welded all of the expansions that you see to make them into a hearse like what they are today.
My goodness.
So in the entire country, you can actually only find about 4 hearses that you can ride upright in the back end for haunted tours.
Yeah.
Haunted ATX owns 2 of those 4.
Nice. There's only 50% more out there.
Absolutely.
And eventually, with if history repeats itself, they've claimed one. They've claimed a second one. Let's see them claim 3 and number 4. I think
there we go.
I think that'd be pretty cool. Or maybe a Ghostbusters van. Or
that would be awesome. We do have a van. That's our ghost.
I saw
van.
the van. I saw the van. Yeah. Or have you ever seen a mystery machine? Like live?
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them actually.
Yeah, nice.
I think the most recent one was in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, while I was there for an ice sculpture contest.
Nice.
That I was there just to hang out and look at.
Excellent. Nice. Back in the old, the cheesy area. What's your favorite type of cheese?
Ooh, Gouda.
Gouda's
Because
Gouda.
it's so Gouda.
It's so Gouda. I like that girl Brie. Or the guy Brie, whatever. But yeah, I like that.
I like the vast majority of cheeses.
Yeah, that's excellent. Have you ever been to like a cheese? Is it a farm? Would it be a dairy farm?
Yes.
Have you ever seen that? Like
Yes.
the whole skimming.
My grandparents actually grew up, I grew up on a farm, basically.
Nice.
My parents lived in the city, but
Was
every
that
single
a full dairy farm?
At one point was a dairy farm, but that was before I was born.
Uh-huh.
It was then mostly cows for beef.
So what's for dinner?
Yep. I helped raise some hamburger.
Yeah, that's great. Are you a carnivore still?
Yes.
Excellent. What's your favorite cut of steak?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think the answer is just yes.
Yeah. A buddy of mine said ribeye.
I'm a ribeye.
I do like ribeye a lot.
I like a T-bone. I don't know why I like that bone in there.
So, fun fact, the tavern over
Yeah.
on North Lamar.
And I want to talk about that place too.
Yeah, absolutely. They have a menu from 1936.
And they have AC now.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Installed in 1956.
The first in Waterloo or whatever.
Absolutely. But they have a T-bone steak for $1.50 on that menu from 1936.
Yeah. Crazy.
Talk about some good throwback prices.
Man. Yeah, I like a good T-bone with mashed potatoes, a little lemon. I don't know why I
yeah.
like the lemon. It's great. Can't go wrong with it. Maybe a little root beer or something like. Nah, probably it's a tea. Probably a tea. Yeah. So let's talk about Haunted ATX. It's the only mobile ghost tour in the city.
In the city of Austin, yeah.
Nice.
There are other mobile ghost tours in the area. San Antonio, I know, does have one.
Yeah, that's a pretty spooky place. It can
Absolutely.
be. It can be.
Shout out to Sisters Grimm tour.
Okay, Sisters Grimm
They're a
tour.
pretty good one if anybody's in the San Antonio area.
Yeah.
I had a good time going on their tour. They're not paying me to say that. I just had a really good time going there for Valentine's Day because my
Nice.
husband treats me to weird, spooky things for Valentine's Day.
Nice.
But in Austin, we are the only mobile ghost tour. There are other ghost tour companies in the area, but we are the only one that drive you around to different locations.
Nice.
And
And you'll do walking too, right?
we do a little bit of walking.
Okay.
We're not a walking tour, though.
Oh,
we are
so
a
for the most
mobile-
part,
we are
it-
exclusively a mobile tour.
So if you purchase a general ticket, you're getting in the hearse?
Yes.
Nice.
You're either getting in the hearse or the van, depending on
Nice.
what you book with.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, So what's the difference between the hearse and the van versus the VIP?
The hearses are really cool.
Is that the VIP? The hearse is the
Yes.
VIP? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's the only major difference at this point in time.
And the general is the van?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Yeah. I didn't know which one was which. I didn't know the VIP was the hearse model there.
Absolutely.
So excellent. So
And usually with the VIPs, you are more likely to go to places like the Driscoll.
Yeah, I love that place.
But it really depends on the tour because every night is different. We do work with the businesses that we go to.
Excellent.
So you're not guaranteed a specific spot,
Yeah.
but we do try as best we can.
have you ever stayed at the Driscoll a night?
I haven't yet.
Yeah, I want to.
Yet.
My wife doesn't want to.
Well, why not?
We might see something.
It's actually really inexpensive for downtown Austin.
Yeah, I'd love to go. I've
it's
been in.
beautiful.
I've had food. I've consumed food at that. Hold on. Let's pause, Freaks and Geeks.
Time to sip some wine.
Hello? Do you have? Hey, buddy. What's going on? You're on the.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on? But you're live right now on the podcast. You got anything to say?
Hey, I'm just checking in, seeing how it's going down there.
We miss
Just,
you.
That's our buddy.
Yeah, I
That's,
wish I could be up there. I'm just trying to, stay safe.
I definitely understand. You can catch us on YouTube, but I'm glad you're here. This is Cass from episode numero 3. That's number 3. But we got Trent in here right now. Trent Albert from
What's up, Simon?
episode number 1. And
Hey, what's up, Trent?
We also have the lovely Ali Boobior from Bouboir. My apologies, Bouboir from not Mindy Bouboir. There might be one out there, but this is not her. This is Ali Bouboir, and she is a
Haunted history tour guide.
Exactly, from Haunted ATX. That's it, bud.
Oh, right on, yeah. Hey, Allie, how's it going?
It's going well. How are you?
Hey, Simon, I think do you have a story? You have a haunted story? I know you wanted to talk about an old school.
Oh, I love hearing ghost stories.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day, there's supposed to be like a haunted house or a haunted school in our hometown, and me and Trent and a few other people, we kind of made our way into it one night. Trent can probably tell a better story
The good old days.
than that.
What's that school called? What's it? Is it
no idea.
Carver School? Old Carver School?
I have no idea.
In all honesty,
I think that sounds right,
I
yeah.
jumped out the second story.
oh
window.
my goodness, second story out of fear?
No.
Okay. I heard that was hard to get out of. It was easy to get into, but hard to get out of. What's up with
I
that?
go through the window.
To get out?
Oh.
Both. No shit. But I heard it was a drop down.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. That's crazy. Yeah, Ali, this was an old and Freaks and Geeks, this is not PC. This is an old black school. At the time they would probably call it a colored school. It was for the black individuals in that time of I guess pre-segregation for this old podunk rural town, Lockhart. But it's still there. It's still standing. It's not. I don't think it's as spooky as it was because they're trying to revamp it now. They're trying to make it look nice. But for a long time there, for many years, 40 plus years, maybe more, it was spooky. It was creepy, man.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Tristan was with us, right?
I think Denzel maybe too.
Yeah, I heard there was a lot of individuals there, but I heard it was creepy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah, man. How was the tires? How was the tires at the? Because this is Simon. Y'all remember? Or excuse me. Zero. This is Cass. And you remember, he's a racing aficionado. My apologies, sir. He's a racing aficionado. And this last weekend, you were at Circuit of the Americas, right?
Yeah, I was working pit crew for Formula 3
Nice.
for the Gas Monkey team.
Nice. Did you get your fill? Did you get your fix?
Yeah, I got my hands dirty. Got to change some tires and do some stuff, and kind of have the track to myself almost. So I just explored and hung out with the team. Got to get on the actual circuit with the pace car.
Nice.
So,
Hey, you ever seen a ghost?
a ghost.
Yeah.
Well, I did stay on the Queen Mary.
Oh
Which
shit!
I've heard that's very
Supposed to be
haunted.
Oh,
super haunted.
yeah. Oh shit! That's the whole.
And yeah,
yeah.
it's an awesome.
It's huge.
Sure, if you
I don't know
ever
where it's
get a
at, but I've
chance.
seen it. It's huge. That's creepy.
It's in California,
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, that's creepy.
usually, I
That-
believe.
That's cool. Yeah, it is very haunted. I
And
do believe
that was a very interesting night.
Man, that's crazy.
Some weird noises and stuff, but
Ooh. Creaks
no, I
bumping
haven't ever
around.
seen a ghost.
Never seen a ghost?
No.
Man. All right. Hey, do you remember the Little Red Barn on 183?
Yeah.
I heard the devil popped up one day at that. Do you remember that place? Yeah, I heard.
I
that's
just picture him going, "Hello."
Well, I heard he went into dance. I don't know. That's what I hear. That's why it's no longer there, or because of a text dot, whichever you wanna consider.
One or the other.
Yeah, one or the other. But I heard the red guy popped up there or whatever. I mean,
It is me, Beelzebub. Hello.
all right, Cass. Well, appreciate you for calling in. You called in on a whim. I really, really thank you so much. And we're gonna get you in there, bud. We need to get you on that Shure SM7B.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready. I just want to say congratulations for the whole, for the whole night, the live podcast and Greenbelt Botanicals. So
Hell yeah. Thanks,
yeah,
man. Thanks,
enjoy.
man.
I'm gonna check in on YouTube right now. So.
Check in. And there might be a little bit of a delay, but go for it. And then that automobile I spoke of, we're going to get that on Saturday. I'm going to get it on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Is it a Range Rover?
No, it's not a starter car. Range Rover starter car. This is not a starter car. This is a little concealed monster. They don't make these anymore. It's a little Marauder. Oof.
Yeah.
I think I might be able to put a pizza on. They said I could put a pizza under the hood and it'll cook by the time I go somewhere.
Collector's car.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. No, it's a major collector's car. That's correct. All right, bud. We'll take care out there.
Love you, boy. We'll see you soon.
Keep
Yeah, absolutely, man.
keep driving fast, and we'll hit you later on.
All right, y'all take it easy.
Appreciate it, man. All right. My apologies, Allie. That was a Cass.
All
that was
good.
Cass from. That's a CBD right there. Yeah. Hey, there's a little. Do you mind if he does this?
Yeah, totally fine.
There's a little.
Yeah.
There's a little thing in there too. Okay. So, who is Christopher English?
He is the original owner of Honda ATX.
Have you met him?
I'm friends with him on Facebook, but
Oh,
that's
yeah?
about as much as I know about him.
I gotcha, Man, so has he moved on or is he still with?
Yeah, he's moved on since then.
I understand. What does he do? Do you know what he's doing now?
No idea.
That's crazy. Man. Okay. All right. So
Angela is the current owner.
Oh, okay. Nice. So excellent. At least I'm glad it was passed along and not just because it could have been halted.
Yeah.
It could have been killed. All right. So can you tell us how long a general tour is?
About 2.5 hours.
2.5,
depending on the
excellent.
tour, depending on the night.
Yeah.
They range from about 2 hours to 3 hours.
Excellent.
But generally, it's about 2.5 hours.
And traditionally, how many stops do you
We usually do about 4 stops.
Is there more stops on the VIP?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
But you get the car.
You
You get the car. Yeah.
And you, I don't know. Probably hear a little bit more stories sometimes.
Yeah, driving around,
depending
cruising
on the
around
tour,
the
depending on the
automobile.
night.
Yeah. Nice.
It really does vary between like the groups,
Yeah.
General mood of things. And if the city's really busy, sometimes we can't necessarily go to one of our stops, which always makes us very sad, and we try to tell those stories along the way to make it up for it.
Do you ever catch any paranormal like
Yes.
oddities at the time? And does that occur on a more popular traffic heavy night or a less traffic heavy night?
I have found that most of my experiences happen with smaller groups, so usually parties of 2. Usually it's on like nights where I have couples, and especially when there's different like celestial events happening, like full moons, and it kind of varies. Like when the blood wolf moon happened.
Yeah, that's a crazy one. Say hello. Yeah,
When
the blood moon.
When
Yeah.
the blood wolf moon happened, not this past spring, but the spring before that, I
That's a
actually
big
had a party of 5 that night. And at one of our locations, we actually audibly heard a young girl call out at one of the one of the rooms that is said to be haunted by some children's spirits.
We call that's not an apparition, but what is that? What would we call that? Is it? It's not. Is it?
Audible haunting?
Yeah. On that level. On
Yeah.
that level. On the auditory level. Yes. Excellent. Thank you for that. Which Cadillac hearse do you like most? The black or the white one?
The black.
The black. Is it larger?
No, the white one is actually meant for taller and larger individuals.
Yeah.
And that's not to say anything about any of the groups that take that hearse. It simply depends on the luck of the draw.
It might have better AC. You never know. You'll have to find out.
Actually, I'd say the black hearse has better AC.
Looky there. Maybe it has one. Maybe the white hearse has one more cup
But the
holder.
black hearse is just so sleek and classic.
It's got those lines. It's got those curves.
Absolutely,
That's right.
it's beautiful, and it's 2 years older.
Oh, 2 years older.
Yeah.
Did you say the year on them? I think you did.
1992 for the black hearse and 1994 for the white hearse.
Yes, excellent. So is Haunted ATX affiliated with any other like group in Austin and or museum or any other?
We're not.
No?
No, we're on a separate entity, but we do interact with the businesses that allow us into their locations.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
So we always try to like be best buddies with them.
Excellent. Yeah, I like hearing that you say that you try to promote whatever you go into.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's excellent. That's excellent. I love that.
We couldn't do it without them.
Yeah. No, it gets creepy, and they pay off.
Have you been on one of our tours yet?
I have not.
Absolutely take one of our tours sometime, especially
I will,
with me.
Yes, I'm good. I will schedule one with you. I don't know if the wife will.
They make great anniversary outings.
She's not much into the spook. I don't know. She wants to go to. Listen, I don't want to go to House of Torment, but I'd go to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you understand that? I don't know.
If all else fails, bring a couple buddies.
Yeah. No, I want to go to a walking tour. I wanted to go to a walking tour.
Don't bring a couple buddies on your date.
Yeah.
To keep that separate.
Yeah. I don't know if the buddies were Yeah, I think the buddies would go because they were like, I don't want to go to House of Torment, I want to go to House of Torment, but I don't want to watch a scary movie. And I was like, I want to watch a scary movie, but I don't want to go to House of Torment.
Also, shout out to like anybody who's friends with me who works at House of Torment, because I see how much work you put into all the things that you do, and it's amazing. So
and now
you got
to addition into something this year. Have you seen the whole like spooky kind of House of Torment-esque things that they're doing in car washes this year?
No, I haven't.
There's a couple of
That
car
sounds
washes
awesome,
in the area. There's a couple of key nights where you can, one, get your car washed, and two, get freaked out, I would assume.
That's amazing.
The clowns and the goblins and the this, that, and the third. So I noticed that. So let's see. Where does the tour start downtown?
Generally, the pickup is at the Brew and Brew on 5th and San Marcos.
Okay.
So that's usually where you can find us, but you have to book ahead of time in order to take the tours because we do have a limited number of seats, especially right now with COVID happening.
Yeah.
We are very COVID conscious because it's a big deal.
Yeah, it is a big deal. You don't want to impact anybody's live negatively like that. You don't want to get them sick.
We have enough ghost stories to tell. We do not need any more.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'd like to keep people happy and safe as much as we can.
Exactly. I definitely understand that. So, you dropped some hints onto where we're gonna take it, where we're gonna go.
Yeah, when you do take your tour.
Yeah, where?
Because it's going to happen.
Oh yes,
it has to happen now.
And we're not only I'm going, but the Freaks and Geeks out there in the city, and the Freaks and Geeks out there all across the land and across the waters as well. We'll be taking a trip. I can't do it Saturday because that'd be a lovely day. Do you recommend what's the spookiest day you recommend going?
Always Halloween.
Yeah, I know. That's probably already booked though, right?
I think we do have some matinee seats available.
Yeah, and that's early, right? No.
That's earlier in the day, so it is light out. It's perfect for anybody who's a little bit scared of the dark.
Yes.
And that's okay too. We totally understand. I know for myself, I try to keep the tour about half and half with the history.
Yeah.
On the locations as well as the haunted report. So it's not like over abundantly scary.
Yeah.
But we do say some pretty spooky things. Mm-hmm. Because
spooktacular.
Oh, you're so amazing. Yes.
Okay, I have a cold one.
Shout out to Mindy who's pouring me more wine right now.
There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Of course. Does anyone else need anything?
Can I get a water?
Water? I have CBD water.
That's cool. Can I get a plastic cup too? I don't know where mine's at.
What's a plastic bottle? Is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
Separately.
Yeah. For something else. Thank you. Yeah, man. I would definitely say that that's probably the best night to go is on Halloween night. Maybe. What do you think about
definitely full moons also?
Full moons especially
especially
with
me.
Yeah.
I was actually born on a full moon,
nice.
and so a lot of full moons have a little bit spookier evenings.
Yeah. You see the face a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Let's talk about our stops. Not necessarily all of them, because I don't want you to talk about all of them.
It's a mystery.
Did you ever go to the Spaghetti Warehouse?
No, I haven't yet.
I don't know what it's called anymore. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that one? Spaghetti Warehouse? a buddy of mine, episode number nine for sure. Josh Ramirez, his stepfather, Lupe. He used to be I think a cook or no, Lupe wasn't a cook. Probably I don't know what he was. Maybe he worked there. And he mentioned of the spooky ghostly tales of the basement. I don't know what it's called
Something
anymore.
about basements are just super
and
creepy.
that's a huge building. I don't know if you've ever. It's huge and old.
My grandparents, as I mentioned, they lived on a farm.
Yeah.
They lived in like an 1840s era house, so like super duper old.
Yeah.
And so
Creaky.
down in the basement, it was horrifying.
Yeah.
You had the wood burning furnace right there.
Yeah.
And so you had a bunch of like wood piles right there, which often would have like salamanders or snakes. And then you would have like the cabinet of canned goods that my grandma canned, but not all of the seals had stock.
Yeah.
And so there was like floating concoctions of like creepy, weird things that were just covered in dust and cobwebs. And like, you are amazing.
No, sorry, I'm trying to like, don't listen to me.
I'm getting more wine,
Can you pass me
guys.
that bottle? You want some?
As many like creepy things that like I've seen at haunted houses, I don't think they compare to my grandparents' creepy basement.
Yeah.
Like, it was a creepy ass basement.
That's crazy. And old and out there and even that's when the wind just gets spookier. The trees around it, whatever little animals, the creaks and the cracks of the leaves and stuff like that. Everything that's going to take an effect into a couple of days. What's going down at the Littlefield house? That reminds me of that other house that's similar to not Littlefield-esque, but like the Winchester.
Ooh, I love the Winchester.
You know about that?
That is the absolute top of my must-see places. I've not been there
doorways
yet.
to nowhere.
I have been fascinated about the Winchester Mansion since I was first introduced as a child to like kind of the stories behind it. But at the Littlefield house,
It looks creepy.
one of the original owners
Yeah.
is said to still haunt that location,
Nice.
and they usually appear in one of the attic windows because she spent a lot of time up there. And she likes to pry the blinds back to peek out at the tours. So we usually pick up on her quite a bit, to like just visually seeing
Yeah.
the blinds pull back, and also like a face in the window.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which some people think that it's just something up there or whatnot, but like you never know because a lot of times it's there, a lot of times it isn't.
Regarding faces in the window, do you think you see more stuff in the wintertime or the hotter months in the summer? Because the winter's got that whole
It
like
really does
chill.
vary.
Yeah?
It really varies.
Yeah, interesting.
I've been with Haunted ATX now for about 3 years, I think.
Are the winter months spookier? Or the hot ones?
I mean, it depends on your preference, really.
Yeah. There's something about the winter that creeps you, you know? In
Yeah.
autumn. It's more spooky than the summertime night. But then you might have that summer hijinks where it's just like hot and you're just irritable.
Yeah,
and
absolutely. You get dehydrated a lot more quickly.
Yeah, man. So that's that Littlefield. Do you know where it's at? No. It's on the UT campus, but creepy. Like, imagine the creepiest little like.
It looks like the Addams Family house. Yeah.
On the campus.
It is very Victorian Gothic in style, and it really shows.
Yeah, that's tremendous. Let's talk about the tavern. I've never been there. You talk about the steaks. I've lived here.
How have you never been to the
I
tavern?
drive by all the time. You ever been there? No. Tavern. It's right there by.
It's right there on 12th and
House
Lamar.
Park. By House Park. Yeah. And like you said, they were the first AC in the city, I think, or maybe.
Yes.
I don't, but
Spoiler alert for anybody who takes my tour. In May of 1956, the tavern installed central air conditioning, making them the first locations to do so here in Austin. Word got back to the Driscoll that it was such a cool idea that they decided to install air conditioning in August of that same year. Could you imagine, like, that's not that long ago that they installed air conditioning. And as a Wisconsinite, living here in Texas, it gets hot.
Yeah. It gets hot as shit here. Yeah. No, that Driscoll, that's a big impact, and that's a big statement to say that one guy did it, and then a little while later, because in comparison, I'm not trying to put down the Driscoll or the Tavern, but the Tavern is a much smaller establishment. And I'm assuming they're like, well, fuck, if the Tavern's doing this, then we need to do that. But like, you look at the distance though, and then look at the distance then. The distance now is kind of down the street, but not really. It takes a little time to get there.
Absolutely.
Back then, yeah, and that's interesting. But what about the spooks? What about the creepies of the Tavern? I've heard a lot.
So Jane is actually a better person to talk to.
Oh, okay.
And if anybody likes podcasts,
which
I'm sure that what is it, Freaks and Geeks?
Freaks and Geeks.
Any of you Freaks and Geeks that are listening to this must enjoy a podcast. I would highly recommend checking out Unearthly Bound, which is on YouTube. And Jane is one of the main people who leads that. And it's very, very good, especially if you like hearing more of the spooky aspect on things. And Jane has a lot of really good interactions at the Tavern because of some of the type of spirits that haunt that location, which I won't go into too much depth about, because
tease.
I want to tease a little bit there.
I didn't know it was on it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've driven past it a million times.
Yeah, millions of times.
You have to go there. Get a Tavern burger if you like meat. They make pretty much everything in-house. Super good food, especially if you like burgers or like more German food.
Yeah, they're old school.
Yeah, they're really, really good.
Yeah, man, that's tremendous. Yeah, I have to go. I would love to go there. Soon. Let's see. How many different tour guides do we have? You've dropped a couple of names. You've dropped 2 at least. How many different tour guides do we get to select tour guides? Or do they select us?
Dun, dun, dun.
TBC, check it out.
Generally, it depends on our availability. We do make the schedule at the beginning of the month. So it kind of depends on who's working that night. Depends on who you're going to get.
Yeah.
But if our availability allows, if you're really wanting somebody specific, there is a possibility that we would be able to provide that, unless you're a creep. And then we won't do that. Don't be a creep.
Don't be a creep.
Just don't be a creep.
Yeah. That's right. That's cool. We talked kind of routes, but when did you first notice your love for like paranormal activities / creepy stuff?
I've always noticed it.
Yeah.
Like, I've always been that weird kid.
Yeah.
Like, even at Girl Scout camp and stuff, people were like, why is she so weird? And I'm like, I just like what I like.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I've been into ghosts since I first experienced a ghost encounter when I was probably about 5. And I go back to, like, my grandparents' house again.
Yeah.
And up in
farm.
their, like, quote-unquote attic, which was basically just a walk-in closet.
Yeah. There's creepy stuff in attics.
Always. And, of course, there was a creepy old trunk that I was going to hide somewhere around for hide and seek, playing with my cousins. I'm the youngest of my side of the family, or, like, both of the sides of my family. I'm the youngest girl. And so I had a lot of cousins to play with. And I was going to hide up in this trunk.
Yeah.
Well, I get up there, and there's this Civil War soldier riding home.
Oh, jeez. You just see.
So fast forward to when I was about 15, and my grandparents had both passed away.
Yeah.
And I find out that there's a bunch of Civil War memorabilia in that trunk, and one of my great uncles passed away somewhere around the time of the Civil War. So I got to meet my great Uncle George.
That's crazy.
And it was creepy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I never hid in that trunk.
Ever again on nights just like this.
Never ever.
Oh,
probably a good idea.
Man, that's a beautiful story. Beautiful. What's your favorite haunted location, either in or out? Clay pit? What about?
Oh, absolutely.
What about outside Boston?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Clay pit's great.
Clay pit's great.
Yeah.
Also, if anybody's not been there, have you been there?
No, I have not, but I read about
Excuse me, you have to go.
Yeah.
You have to.
I know. I got. So the only, I mean, like
they are one of my other favorite restaurants here in Austin.
I have eaten at the Driscoll, so I hope that.
That counts. That's points.
And I have been to multiple events at the Paramount. So
there you go, which is also another very haunted location.
Yeah, beautiful location. Do you know about like the sign?
No, I don't.
Their sign was I think they just put that sign up in like 2015 or something like that.
Okay.
They took it down for a long time, and supposedly it was stolen.
Wow.
It's how do you steal a sign? You know, a huge, big-ass marquee
with
like
a lot
that.
of tools.
Yeah. But it was already taken down, and I think it was stored wherever. And then they never knew who stole this sign. And then in 2015, they got
I stole the sign. I opened up my eyes. I stole the sign. I did not steal the sign. Just throwing it out there.
And now they got their new one. Houdini played there.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
He did a little thing on the ceiling. Have you been inside there?
No, I have not.
You gotta check that out.
Yeah, I have
So
to.
I'm gonna check out the tavern, and I'm gonna check out the clay pit.
Do you like Indian food?
Yeah.
They have a jalapeno cream cheese naan that is my life.
Oh, nah.
No.
It's great.
It's just going to be a sing-along the rest of the night, by the way. I come for the spooky, I stay for the musical.
Yeah, the musical is great. The musical, and it's subtle musical, very subtle musical. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, check out that Paramount.
They are very good. And if you take the tour, usually we give a little coupon afterwards.
Nice. We're gonna have to do that. It's not gonna be on Saturday. I wish, but it'll be another
sometime
spooky
soon.
event. Yeah. Before.
There's always Valentine's Day. You
It'll
could
probably
do
be before
like
then.
an anti-Valentine's
Maybe.
Day, like what my husband and I do.
Maybe. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I don't know. We'll see when she wants
He
to get
takes me
creeped
to
out.
graveyards and to haunted locations for.
Yeah,
for
I was always
significant events.
creeped out about graveyards until Duff Harris, who called in earlier, was like, "Buddy, what? Like, I lay on graves, and there's nothing wrong with it. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
They're great for picnics.
If anything, these people are happy that you're here because
Yeah.
when do they get visited? So yeah, that's thanks, Duff. That's my my take on that. Did you say what's your favorite haunted location outside? And you let me know when you got to depart. Let me know.
I've got about 15 more minutes.
Excellent. Okay.
And then I do have to not drink any more wine.
Okay.
Because I actually am photographing a
Yes.
model tonight.
Yes. Excellent. Plug it.
I am a model and photographer on top of this.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier today, I actually had a shower just before I got ready for this this podcast. Because
Thank you for being here again.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Because I portrayed a vampire and did a photo shoot as a model and totally stained my living room carpet with fake blood.
Yeah.
And then later tonight,
Yeah.
I'm going to be playing with fake blood again, but on a model.
Nice.
And I'm going to be doing a slasher film type of.
Slasher. Come around here, big guy. Come around here. This is a primo of mine. What you got? Is that what's the mask on it? What's the paint under it?
Oh, Dead Presidents.
Dead Presidents. Yeah. Exactly. I hear you. What's going on, Gee? Glad you can make it out. I like the shirt. Little cookies. Nice. Thank you for being here, guys. Appreciate it. So, what about outside of the area? I mean, not even in Texas. Even just overall, what do you think? Someplace, even you don't have to have ever been there, but someplace in the country or the world that I'd like to go to Transylvania. In all honesty,
I want to go to New Orleans.
Oh,
I've never
you
been
have
there
to?
yet.
Oh, it's creepy.
Yeah, I have
It's
not been there, and
so
that's
creepy.
another thing on my list of places
Yeah.
that I absolutely need to go to.
Yeah, NOLA. Do you like Well, yeah, you like abandoned locations, right?
Oh,
Have you heard
absolutely.
of the abandoned Six Flags over there? They have an
No, I
abandoned Six
haven't.
Flags. taken out.
I think I have. I think I saw an
Yeah,
article online
yeah,
about that.
Yeah. Freaks and Geeks, I want to sneak in there eventually. I know how to get in there. I'm not going to tell you how. If you continue to watch some YouTube things, you can find out how to sneak in there. But I know how. You don't go in the front, of course. But yeah, it's pretty creepy. It's very apocalyptic out there. And after 05 and Katrina took that whole thing out, it was creepy before.
Right.
It was creepy. It was a port city, you know,
Yeah.
an ancient port city with the pirates, the ladies of the night. Hemp of some sorts and guns and booze and all this stuff. And there's some very creepy institutions out there.
I imagine so.
Yeah, you got to check that out. I think and I know they do ghost tours and stuff like that.
Oh,
so
yes.
I know
of at
think
least a
you'd dig
couple
that.
of them, and I definitely plan on researching them further, when I plan on going.
Yeah, no, they're
because
great.
I'm all about the spoopy.
And as soon as it gets dark there, it gets spooky. It gets nice.
Oh, yeah.
And they have all these like gas lights outside of all the establishments. Very old school. Very, very, very lovely. I know that. What do you think about asylums?
I haven't really been to any.
There's a lot in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I believe it.
Way up there.
Ohio has a bunch too.
Yeah. There, OH, yes, there is all throughout there. There's a whole bunch. I'd kind of be interested. Go ahead.
Let me tell you the story real quick, because my hand is still definitely stained from blood, from fake blood.
Hey, T, snag me one of those Swisher envelopes, the filled one.
Not this past summer, obviously because of COVID, but the summer before that, I took a trip to New York
Can you do
City,
this?
or not New York City, but I took a trip out to New York State.
Okay,
to witness one of my best friends getting married. Well, we went on a road trip and, of course, stopped by Cleveland and visited their oddity shop, which, if anybody is in the Cleveland area, definitely support that oddity shop. It's amazing, and the owners are so, so sweet.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we went to Salem and all that.
Oh, that's creepy as shit.
So one of my first tours back, as I mentioned, we usually stop at the clay pit on our tours. And I had a couple on my tour celebrating an anniversary. Well, the husband is seated across from the wife, like at the same table, and I'm at the table directly next to them. As I'm talking to them, I'm telling one of my own personal stories. And right as I say, and this is my story, a shadow figure emerges from the back wall and walks probably the length of this room, which how far would you say this room is?
From me?
From that end to that end.
20 feet.
How far?
20?
20 feet? Yeah, I would say
It's a
about
nice space.
roughly 20 feet. And it walked that far before disappearing.
Yeah. And
I've only seen a shadow figure a handful of times in my entire life, so granted, it was pretty alarming.
Yeah. That's great. And it was on a trip? And you just got back
I had just gotten back from a trip.
From the OH?
Yeah, so usually when I've been away for a little bit and I come back,
Some stuff happens?
Some stuff happens.
That's interesting. It's
Yeah.
like it's welcoming you.
Exactly.
Hey,
it's
come on.
welcoming me home in a sense.
Oh man, that's odd. I can't relate on that level, but maybe there's individuals out there that can.
Yeah.
But I like that
Well, some of the spirits at that particular location are kind of drawn to me and have that kind of like special
especially because
relationship
you
with me.
do you feel that like you've cycled through not necessarily cycled through, but like do you feel that those spirits just continue? Are they on a loop? Do you feel they're on a loop?
Some of them are intelligent hauntings.
Yeah.
So they definitely interact. Like one of our spirits at the clay pit, who is an intelligent haunting, she really interacts a lot with me.
Yeah.
And I think it's because she was a sex worker, and as a model and performer, I've been very risque.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of that work that I've done. And so she kind of interacts with me quite a bit because of that link of that boldness, that proudness of being a little bit more naughty.
Yeah, can relate. Do you feel Do you feel that you've kind of bled into their loop? If you consider them living on a loop? I kind of think that some of them may. It's an interesting concept.
I don't think most that interact with us live on a loop.
Yeah.
There are shadow figures that interact with some of the mirrors in some of our locations that are very much on a loop.
Yeah.
But I don't think that us being there even regularly necessarily interacts with them at all.
Yeah.
But that's a great question because we don't really know.
Yeah, we do not. Do you have any mirrors facing each other at your home?
Yes.
You do? How many you got there?
Only a couple.
Couple?
I just think it's a really cool illusion. I've not seen anything like spooky happening from that.
Yeah.
My current home is spirit free to the best of my knowledge.
I understand. I got you there. What do you think about?
Although I do have a coffin.
Was it there already?
No.
No, you
I
brought
bought
it. Oh, okay.
Someone had a great deal on a lavender casket,
That makes
and I
sense.
was like, yeah, I need to buy it. I'm addicted to antiquing.
That's it. Have you ever done you say you've done a date on the private events. Have you ever done a wedding or a marriage or a wedding or a funeral?
I have not.
Yeah.
We really can't do funerals
Yeah.
because our
Laws and
hearses
stuff,
are converted into passenger vehicles.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Did they transport?
yes,
Both of them?
Both of them were
Excellent.
actual funeral vehicles prior to this.
Nice. From Austin? Do you know?
I think one was from the Austin area. I believe the black one was.
Yeah.
The white one, I believe, was purchased in like Arizona.
Okay.
So a little bit further away.
What's up with the governor's mansion? You go there? Y'all go
We
there?
don't.
No?
No.
Yeah, I understand.
really don't know any of their stories. I have heard that it's
Yeah.
haunted. I don't know
Not a
any of
haunt.
their
They
stories.
say there. I mean, they've had this whole like arson like things going down there, and it's an extremely old building.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
They say even
it's a beautiful building.
Yeah. And the Capitol as well. They say
Yes.
that's tremendously haunted as well. Do you remember the first haunted location you ever visited?
My grandparents' house.
Oh yeah. What about like the one you what about the first haunted location you were like, yeah, I'm gonna go to that one. I'm gonna visit that one. This is what I want to do.
You mentioned urban exploration earlier.
Yes.
And I definitely did that when I was younger.
Cool.
And I may or may not have entered this old abandoned movie theater when I was younger that was connected to a Art Deco hotel in my hometown, which
I love Art Deco.
I won't say where I come from simply because nobody can chase after me then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally did that. And
I love that you went to a movie theater. I want to go to one.
yeah,
Those are creepy.
it closed down in 1995. I remember seeing Jurassic Park there when I was a kid. And then right after that, it closed down. But this hotel was connected to it, and so we actually had to climb like between the two buildings up to the second or third floor of this hotel. And I remember going in, and we were teenagers at that time because that's what teenagers do, especially in Wisconsin and small towns. And I remember getting to, I believe it was the 5th floor.
Ooh.
And I just remember turning to my friend and being like, I can't go on this floor.
Yeah, shit.
And they're like, what's going on? And I'm like, I don't know what's going on right now,
this floor
but
doesn't want me here.
I'm sensing so much sadness and so much loss, and I just want to cry right now, and I don't want to cry right now, so I'm gonna walk away from that.
What freaks me the fuck out is running away. Like, especially if you're in the back of the troop, or if you're by yourself. That's what I've seen the YouTubers that do it solo, whether it's Dan Bell or whether it's other individuals out there. And when they do it solo, there's a lot of creepy shit in Baltimore.
Yeah.
So that's what it really goes down there.
I mean, there's so much history there. So pretty much anything with history is
you
going
ever
to
been
have. I actually have not.
Yeah. Like you were saying, pretty much everything with history is going to have
everything with history is going to have something.
Some creepy stuff, yeah.
Pretty much anything with tumultuous history.
Yeah.
Because like I go back to like my hometown and like there's not a whole lot of like tumultuous history there. There was a couple of Native American wars that were fought there.
That's creepy.
But other than that,
that's a lot of action though.
Other
Spiritual.
than that, it's not a whole lot of. There's not a whole lot of wars that were fought there.
Yeah.
And so, things like the Civil War and the Revolution.
What do you think about Gettysburg? You ever been there?
I have not.
I've always seen that.
You're like touching on all of the places that I need to go to.
That's cool. That's
that I plan on going to, but I haven't gotten there yet.
No, that's great. I mean, the fact that we're touching on where we want to go.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of places.
I've been to Salem.
Yeah. No, that's creepy as shit.
Yeah.
That's creepy as shit. Those
I
brujas.
actually was there on the
Night of the Witches' Sabbath or what?
No, it was Anna Good.
Okay.
Her death, like the anniversary of her death.
I don't know her.
It was one of the like quote unquote witches that was like that was
on the
killed
trial.
during that.
Yeah.
And it was on the anniversary of her death, and I remember standing next to her home, and it was just so powerful.
Salem. That's old world spooky shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Old world. Oh yeah, that's before the films were made. That's why the films were made. Is that one? Do you ever work with the spirit box? Do you do any of that type of stuff?
I don't.
No?
Some of our other tour guides do.
Yeah, that's cool.
I have worked with one at one point, and
the one that passes through the radio signals.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
I think they're really cool.
Yeah.
I am an empath, so I pick up on emotions. And if I'm not careful, spirits can actually kind of attach onto me, and there's not always a good timing for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's never a good timing.
Right.
For that. No.
So I've had experiences with a spirit box where it was somebody who dealt with a very traumatic event.
Yeah. They clung on?
They kind of reached out to me and they were like, hey, this happened.
Yeah.
This was my name. This is where I was from. Yeah. And I'm like, whoa, buddy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's bonkers.
I'm like, I need to drink more wine for this.
Do you utilize sage at all? Do you believe in that whole cleansing? Do you do that?
I believe in it.
Cool.
I don't.
Do you practice Wicca at all?
I don't.
Okay.
I do practice some witchcraft, not a whole lot, but I do believe, or do consider myself to be a Christian witch.
Yeah, nice. Do you do any of the tarots?
Tarot?
Yes, excuse me. Thank you. Tarot, yes.
Yes, I do tarot.
Tarot cards. What am I talking about? Tarot cards. That's cool.
There's tarot cards.
Tarot cards? Jeez, that sounds like a Texan. Sounds like a...
Yes,
okay.
I've got, I think 4 decks, and I'm actually currently creating my own.
Nice.
I'm actually photographing people as
cool.
my reference photos.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then I'm actually painting them to be able to create a full deck from that.
Are you looking to distribute that or just keep it? That's awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Do you see any themed tarot cards? Do they do that? I think
what
that'd
do
be
you mean?
Like I once bought
decks?
Yeah, themed decks.
Absolutely.
I bought a deck of cards that was cigar themed.
Yeah.
You see some themed ones?
Absolutely.
That's cool.
One of the ones that I have is called the Kawaii deck.
Okay.
Which is just super cute and very basic shapes and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
One is called the Basic Witch, or not Basic Witch.
Basic Bitch?
Modern Witch.
Oh, modern. Okay.
Modern Witch. Not Basic Bitch, Modern Witch.
Modern Witch.
Very much a difference there. And so it shows a lot of more modern contemporary personas.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
And then I have one that's called the Deviant Moon deck, which has more lunar faces and moon things.
Yeah. Do you have any stones?
I don't have. I do
Crystals?
have stones and crystals, kind of scattered throughout the house, but
Do you charge them?
I do charge my amethyst.
Okay.
And some of my rose quartz.
Okay.
But
cool.
I don't focus too much on that type of thing.
Okay.
I do have a pendulum, which actually was purchased from Salem.
Nice.
At one of their oldest witch boutiques.
Nice.
But I primarily focus on tarot and just kind of like seeing things out.
That's excellent. I like that.
Yeah, it's different for every person.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's tremendous. Hey, bud, you win something?
I did.
Holy my goodness.
Chicken dinner.
What is going on?
What'd you get?
No, wait till the house. If you want to do it now. This is the Freaks and Geeks. This is a live unboxing right here. We've never done this on the podcast. We've never done this. What's going on? I thought there was a cake in there or something like that. Was that a T-shirt? A Christmas present? Halloween present? What's going on? What, T-shirt? Whoa, watch out. Stickers. Little swag. Look at that, bud. It was not rigged. This guy's been here.
It may have been.
Like that fight last Saturday. I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready for that fight on tomorrow, Saturday. Saturday. Yeah.
He just
Right.
made his plan. That's all he did.
Now let's talk about. I think this is the last thing I can talk to you about, right? You got to take off. What time you got to roll out? Is it time?
Very soon.
Very soon. Okay. And if I've already gone over, let me know. I'm more than willing to.
I'm flexible.
You taking off? Hey,
Love y'all, boy.
thank you very much for coming through.
Nice to meet you.
I'm taking the tour. I'm taking my wife.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, let's go together, bud. What's going on?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Double date
together.
it.
Let's do it. Is she down to get spooked?
Oh, for sure.
Mine's not.
I'll make her.
Oh, I think mine. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Both of you.
Everything is always better with friends.
Yeah. Exactly. Let's talk about Zozo. Let's talk about the Ouija board at the end of the night.
And I wore my planchet necklace.
Let's finish
just
it.
because of this.
Let's finish it. So, how long you been utilizing the board?
I have never played with a Ouija board.
Okay,
Ever. Never, ever.
What's up with Milton Bradley? That's what I want to know.
Right? It's like, yeah, let these 8-year-olds summon these demons.
Who produced this?
Right?
Walt Disney or what?
Talking boards have been around for centuries.
Yeah.
And have been utilized by a gazillion and 3 people. And it wasn't until like the 1920s or 1930s that Milton Bradley was like, hey, let's make this the Ouija board, named after this guy.
Okay.
And then, so they came in and popularized the Ouija board. And I've personally never touched the things because I've heard so many stories that are like, so I was playing with the Ouija board one night.
Yeah, they never start good.
Never
starting good.
And I'm like, all right, I'm never going to play with one, which I'm actually supposed to play with one tomorrow night, which is not at my house.
Oh,
my
that's
number
good.
one rule
That's
is
good.
never
Not
at
at
my
your
house.
house.
I own
Yeah.
several of them, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
just not at my house.
Yeah.
I do not want to trigger something like Zozo
Yeah.
popping up and being like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm a
going
mischievous
on?
demon.
Can I join you on the tour?
Hey, I'm so-and-so. Do you want to talk? Like, let's chat. Let's just text or like talk over TikTok.
Yeah. DM me.
Yeah.
ZM me.
ZM me.
Yeah, I hear
Zozo messages.
Yeah,
ZM me.
ZMs. Hit me in the ZMs. Oh, you can only hit Zozo in the ZMs.
All right, all of you freaks and geeks, you can ZM me.
ZM me.
But not really, because please don't play with the Ouija board unsupervised.
Yeah, please don't try and summon Zoe. It's not gonna be good.
Do your research, please.
Before you consider
Pretty
that.
please. That is
Yeah.
my one request for tonight.
Yeah.
Is that, all right, first off, my number one request is that you take my tour.
Yes.
Number 2 request is please be safe and secure when using a spirit board, because that could invite and invoke like a whole bunch of you don't know what.
If you need sage, get it. Okay. Be
when
smart.
in doubt, sage it out.
Yeah, when in doubt, sage it out. Pinky.
Palo Santos.
I don't know. I'm more San Lazaro, but maybe Paulo. San Lazaro's for the dogs. He's a big advocate for dogs. But I don't know.
Well, Palo Santos is like the wood that you burn. That's
Okay.
similar to sage, but it's
yes,
like
yes,
more.
yes. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. Allie, this is the wife right here.
Hello.
She's the one. Yeah. You want to go on a haunted ghost
So
tour?
we're taking you on a haunted tour at some point.
Okay, I'm down. I might scream and shout, but where are we going?
All around. We're going to Driscoll.
Around the downtown area of Austin.
Okay.
and hearing about the haunted history and I totally messed that up.
No, it's fine.
The historical aspects as well as the haunted reports.
Okay.
That's it.
Driscoll freaks me out.
In a hearse.
And a hearse.
In a hearse.
I feel like we had one experience with the Driscoll where we got in the elevator and it like.
Oh well, I was fine with that. Yeah, that's right.
You know who does that?
Right. What's that?
One of my favorite spirits.
Holy shit! So he did it, because I'll let you tell the story of the Espirito in just a little bit. But we went, my wife, myself, and
Yes, I
and,
loved
and,
hearing this.
and my
I
brother.
love hearing this.
Because I know the place, and I like to utilize some of the office spaces that it has. Office spaces is a code word for some other room there, Freaks and Geeks out there. But I like to use some of the office spaces that they have.
Is it code for pooping?
Yes. That's the code. They have excellent office spaces there. They have these doors that go all the way to the ground, like Mr. Steinberger wanted at the Yankees. But we went in there. I did what I needed to do because
Pooped.
Yeah. But under the Driscoll Foundation, I did that in the Driscoll Foundation, so that's I don't know where that went. That had to have gone straight downtown and then somewhere else because it's right there. So we did that, and then my brother likes to ride elevators, so we went on the elevator, and this one we went in, we go in and just. Like the Tower of Terror shot us up. Like who knows how many floors?
Did he
pressed
stop you on the 5th floor?
I don't remember, but it's quite possible. I do not remember. I got stuck, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, what's going on? I could work this, and then
Beep, bop, boop, bop, boop.
yeah, bum 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 bum. Yeah, but yeah, it did happen. So tell me why that could have possibly happened.
So I've always heard that Peter J. Lawless is the person who likes to play with the elevators. Ooh. Whether that's true or not, I don't know if that's one of his things that he likes to do. But
yeah. Petey?
He is a very mischievous entity.
He's lawless.
He very much lives up to his name. So his obituary actually did state him as the Texas ladies' man.
Mm.
And so he, of course, loves the ladies.
Yeah.
Ladies. And he likes to make the lights flicker whenever we're near that area. And Haunted ATX is currently all ran by a bunch of awesome women.
Yeah, awesome.
And so he likes to interact, of course, whenever there's pretty ladies nearby, which means all of us.
Yeah. Yes. He can't get enough.
One of the things that he's also known to do is play with the elevators. Mm. And a little bit about him is that he liked to also play poker. Or should I say winning at poker. And how does one win at poker consistently?
Looking at other cards? Cheating?
He very much was a cheater.
Looking at other cards.
And so
it's the Ace of Spades. Hey, you like that? You like Ace of Spades? We talked about music. You like Ace of Spades?
Of course.
Excellent. Bum, 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 bum.
We already made this into a musical episode. Just for a warning.
I wish I could see Lemmy's spirit over there at the go. Is it the? No, it's not the Go-Go. What's it called up there? The Rainbow Room. I think he's in the Rainbow Room.
There you go.
Yeah. I'd love to see Lemmy's spirit. I'd love to see some spirits. I visited the grave of Stevie Ray Vaughan, so I do like to visit graves and whatnot. So we're gonna wrap it up. We talked about Ouija boards and we talked about a whole lot of stuff, but I want to thank you, Allie. One more time, just plug Haunted ATX and plug yourself and plug maybe a third thing, whatever you want to plug on that one. Yourself, Haunted ATX, and then whatever you want.
So I am Allie with Haunted ATX. Check us out at hauntedatx.com. Also check out Allie Boobior on Instagram and TikTok and all of the social medias. That is Allie Boobior, ALLYBOOBIOR. Also check out Allison Eve Art, ALLISONEVE Art.
Yes. I love the cadence you say on these last names. They deliver.
I was in pep band for a reason.
Yes. Did y'all ever do we
did Louie mostly.
No. Huh? What's that? No. It's not Hey Band, but it's a Did you know Shibuya?
No.
Oh, Shibuya. You remember riding?
I know the song, but we
riding
never
back
did
on the
it.
buses?
No, we didn't.
Oh, so Pep Band? You never rode back on?
No.
I guess this is more marching, but yeah, because Pep's at home, right?
We did marching and pep band, but
marching would do the Shibuya, and it's the Shibuya, roll call.
No.
His name's the Doctor. What? He's pretty lame. What? He's got a podcast. What?
I'm pretty sure that
Don't
my
listen
pep
to
band
it.
was lame
That's-
because we didn't do that.
They would. It's essentially a roast on the
That's
bus
awesome.
on the bus home. Yeah.
All right. Well, I got to skedaddle, but
Allie,
it was so nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. You will hear from me in an email formation, maybe even in a message.
Fantastic.
I will be following you on the IGs, and then the missus
And the TikTok?
I don't have a TikTok.
You gotta get a TikTok.
You got Bitmoji? I'll follow you on the Bit. Can I follow you on Bitmoji? I don't think so. I don't know. But we will be attending one of your tours.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Please
can't
do.
wait. We'll probably schedule it on a blood moon or a full moon.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much again.
All you freaks and geeks, you have a wonderful evening.
She's gonna go shoot photos. Excellent. Again, thank you, Allie.
Thank
so
you.
so very much.
It's so weird without that.
What's going on, guy?
What's going on?
What's up, bud? You're more than welcome to take a seat right there.
Sure. I'm not sure how this goes. So.
I'll fill you in.
Do I need to take this off?
You can if you want to. Allie, thank you so much. Stay spooky. That's 5 cents. That's 5 cents. All right, bud.
Put these on?
Yeah, put those bad boys on. Okay. Now, my goodness, I'm glad. My apologies for maybe if you waited a while. I hope you've had and we can social distance as well. That's what the majority thing was, that we social distance. So as long as we're 6 feet apart, it's more than welcome. You can dabble into these if you want to. I know I got one more thing over here. Do you do this type of stuff? Yeah.
No, I don't. No.
Do you do that type of stuff?
I just did tonight. I haven't smoked one of those, but I ate some of the gummies and stuff like that and tried the brownie.
Excellent. That's okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, bud. So, man, I am very appreciative that you're here. Listen, I thank you for dishing it out. Thank you for waiting. We are in, 2 hours. Do you know what you are right now? You're essentially the closer.
I'm the closer?
The closer.
Geez. All right.
So just throw those heaters. You
I'm
got
ready
called
to go.
up from the bullpen. We're going to talk snacks.
Yeah, let's talk
We're going
snacks.
to talk we're going to talk YouTube because, buddy, this is my first utilization of this thing right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
I hope it goes smooth.
YouTube Live? I haven't done a YouTube
I hope
Live
it goes
yet.
smooth.
I haven't done it yet.
I know the only reason I'm using it is because TH and BR, that's Tony Hinchcliffe and Brian Redband, have said, use it. They do a live podcast every Monday night, California time, 8 o'clock, Texas time, 10 p.m., and you can check that out. That Kill Tony podcast on YouTube. But this is and holy shit. Take a guess at where this guy's from. What do you think? Oklahoma City.
Yin's guys want to go down and get into sandwich?
Tell us
Go
where you're
downtown.
from.
I'm from Pittsburgh.
This is what it
Born and raised.
Born and raised in Pittsburgh. So we have,
Yes, sir.
before we jump the gun, we have here, it's hopefully soon to be scheduled by, and make love to this thing right there. Get into that. That's all. And I can, you're more than welcome to scoot up and just get right in there. Get right in there. Okay, because this is the Shure SM7B. This
Ooh,
is
the I would have went with the SM7A, but you know.
A lot of people out there use this. So it's ice, it's money, it's ice, baby. But this is what we call the. We've already done this This is the third time. You're the hat trick. Okay. This is called the Life Ketchup.
Life
I
Ketchup.
say ketchup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heinz 57.
Because this is hopefully soon to be sponsored by Heinz 57 ketchup right here. Did you ever have that green or purple ketchup?
I think I had it once. Yeah, I think I had the purple one. I don't think I had the green one. Yeah.
I think we had the purple. I think I had the green as well. Do you remember the colored ketchup? Not red. Yeah, bro. Is it a wacky bottle? Wacky bottle?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Heinz Life Ketchup. I want you to the people listening are called the Freaks and Geeks, and also just shout out to your channel and whatever you refer to your followers as. This is the Freaks and Geeks. Tell us who you are. Tell us where you're from, and tell us what you do.
Okay, so my name is Nathan Yellon, and I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Steelers fan, more of a Penguins fan, though. I'm a big hockey guy. I play hockey here, so play up in Round Rock sometimes in Austin. What do I do? So I have a YouTube channel called Snackdown. Snackdown. And my fans, we call them snackers. I call them snackers. They call themselves snackers, I guess. So my channel, basically I try to find like really weird and funny snacks that are just have weird ingredients or like weird packaging, and I just like eat it, make fun of it, taste it, like review it, and then I do a bunch of like editing and like cut in some weird GIFs and images and stuff like that. But I actually just came back from a 6.5 week road trip where I went to like 17 national parks, and then I ate snacks like in the Grand Canyon, on top of the Grand Canyon, in the Grand Tetons, like a bunch of really cool places. So that was really fun. Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Fuck yeah, that's tremendous. Snacks. I have a vision for a theme park called Snack World.
Snack World?
Yeah, kind of like Disney World or something like that, but it's just snacks.
Yeah.
You taste the snacks of the wherever you're at.
Yeah.
Similar to the whole Coca-Cola thing, where you got different Coke products from all around the world, but this is Snack World, and we'll have a ride as well. A bag of chips.
Everybody will throw up on it though because they eat too much.
Either a bag of chips or a boat, whether the boats or something like that, or maybe one of those sample cups. The sample cups will be the teacups.
Oh yeah. All the straws have to be Twizzlers that you bit the ends off of.
Oh my goodness. So Snack World there.
Yeah.
So you're from Pittsburgh, bud. Tell us. I have a lot. All right, now, fuck. I hate this. I've done this. I need to write this down. I need you to drop. God damn it. Don't find this as disrespectful because I'm doing a lot of stuff. I have to write down names.
Okay. Nathan, yeah.
I was going to say Nate, but I didn't want to call you Nate the entire time.
Nate's totally fine.
Okay, I didn't want to call you Nate the entire time and be like, fuck, it's okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I get it. You met a lot of people tonight. I'm bad with names too. So
No,
I actually never got your name. I don't know if you use your real name on this.
I do not.
Okay.
I do not. My handle here is the 512 Foot Doctor.
512 Foot Doctor.
Nate, you can call me Doc.
All right, Doc. Are you like a real doc? Like what's behind the name?
I almost was a podiatrist.
Okay.
I think in my past life and in my future life, I'll be a podiatrist. I just love, and I thank you for this question because this is a big question.
I was very curious.
A big question. I like shoes.
Okay.
So I was a music major in school.
Okay.
And I made it out with that, but I think I should have been a podiatrist.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think there's a lot more money in podiatry than there is in music. There's a lot of money in music.
Dude, if you're the podiatrist for Yeezys, man, you're making bank.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot more money in podiatry than there is in music, but then that could flip a coin. There's a whole lot of money in music.
Yeah.
But that's where I get the name. I collect shoes. I collect a whole lot of shoes.
Cool.
I don't have any Yeezys, but I have an astounding shoe collection. And at the moment, I'm wearing some Nike SBs that are modeled after the Nike Air Mags. But I wore those because it reminded me of Doc Brown. So this is Back to the Future like. Back to the Future like. Okay.
Those are fresh.
Thank you.
Certified fresh.
Thank you so much. What's up with Permanente Brothers, man?
Man, it's good.
It's good, yeah.
They put the fries and the slaw and everything on there. Whenever I go back, I actually cheat on Permanentes and I go to this place called Uncle Sam's.
Uncle
Subs.
Sam.
But they make like subs. They don't do Permanente sandwiches. So it's like it's a different experience. But for me, it's like that Uncle Sam subs.
Yeah.
Oh, so
subs.
good.
Yeah. Subs.
Super good. No. It's like completely. It's different. It's just like I don't know what it is, what they do, but the bread's good. I think it is from like some like local bakery and stuff. But
Yeah.
I don't know what they do, but they make a mean cheesesteak.
Do you like potatoes?
I love potatoes.
Do you like pierogies?
Love pierogies.
Do you like
pierogies?
Pierogies? Do you like potato chips?
Yeah, I like potato chips.
Do you like tater tots?
Yeah, I love tater tots. I just had the tater tots from Hotel Vegas, and they were really freaking good. They had like a lot of seasoning on it. So, yeah.
Do you like crinkle cut fries?
Crinkle cut fries? Yeah, dude. Little canes.
Do you like waffle fries?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Do you like Cajun fries?
Cajun fries? Absolutely. Get that Lowry salt on that.
Yes. I love French fries, and she always my wife always complains that stop eating all the French because I'll eat mine and then I'll dabble into hers. And I'm
Dude, What about sweet potato fries?
I used to not, but I do like a sweet potato now.
Okay.
And when you mix them, it's not bad. But I wasn't big on the sweet potato.
Okay.
But now I am.
Cool.
Now I am. Yeah. What's up with this brewery museum? I've seen this. Hey. I think I've seen this. Shout out to he got his shout out.
Yeah.
This is Brew, the Museum of Beer. But I'm almost positive a guy that I know, and you're gonna love when you hear this, buddy. The shoe janitor out of Denton, Texas. The shoe janitor. You need to go follow. Y'all need to go follow him. That's my other buddy. So there's the 512 Foot Doctor, and there's the shoe janitor. I'm almost positive the shoe janitor went to wherever you got that jaqueta at, that hoodie, and went to the Museum of Beer and showed me this Museum of Beer. Where is that?
So the story behind this and the Museum of Beer is my mom is actually like a huge craft beer fan, and her name. I found the name for her on Instagram and Twitter. It's Craft Beer Wizard.
Go follow her. At Craft Beer Wizard.
But she's in Pittsburgh still. Every time I go visit home, she's friends with all the brewers at the brewery. So we go and she's like, "Oh, this is my son Nathan." They're like, "Oh, here you go," and they just like toss me beers.
Is that on the east side?
Any brewery, like pretty much she goes all over. But she volunteered for Brew. They tried to start the beer museum, and I think they're trying to get funding or something right now.
I've seen a beer museum.
So I gave money to their Kickstarter and
That's
got
badass.
this, and it's dope because it's got.
I saw that little pocket there.
It's got a koozie. It's a koozie.
Oh man, it's a koozie.
Yeah, it's a koozie.
Can you buy shirts like that? Can you buy? Oh.
Yeah. Damn. It's legit.
Do you like that St. Arnold's?
I do. It's
delicious. Is there any more?
I think there's one more. There was one more whenever I grabbed it.
Can you go find me one of those? I love St. Arnold's. Do you like Iron City? Mm-hmm. You like Iron City regular or Iron City Light?
Iron City Light.
Iron City Light?
Yeah.
Why? Because it's like Budweiser versus Bud Light or what?
Yeah, because it's honestly like not that great of a beer, and I'm just like drinking it to get drunk. Yeah. Like Yingling, absolutely. Not Yingling Light? No way. No way.
See, I don't even do Yinglings. I'm more.
You can't get them here. That's the thing.
You can find them scarcely, but
Okay.
I'm more Iron City because you can't get Iron City here.
Yeah.
You can't get You're not gonna get anything Iron City Light here
City
at
Light,
all.
baby.
But yeah, man. Fuck. I think I need to stop talking to you about yins, unless you want to continue, because I could talk to you. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know how. What's the time frame on this?
I do not care. I could talk about yins till tomorrow night when you want to go. I want to talk about chips. I want to talk about snackies, Snack World. Maybe you'd like to be a investor in Snack World or something like that. I know there's a abandoned Six Flags in New Orleans. Shout out. And we could maybe take that over and do Snack World. But
yeah, I'll invest in Snack World. 100%. I can be the main attraction, not the main attraction, but I can do like the show when we're eating dinner and stuff. I don't know, whatever that is. Do some live snack downs.
Laying the snack it down. Let's try and move away from the PIT and let's go to Hershey. You been to Hershey?
Yeah.
You been to the Hershey Park? Mm-hmm. No shit.
Great roller coasters.
That's
surprisingly good for like such a small park because I'm a big roller coaster guy.
Oh my goodness.
Cedar Point. I don't know
You've been to Cedar Point. That's got the steel curtain, right?
Dude, no.
Is that? I thought. Which one has a steel curtain?
Steel curtain? I don't know the steel curtain.
There's a Steelers based ride. So
Oh, really?
I think it's called.
the Steel Phantom.
Maybe. Where's that at?
That's at Kennywood in Pittsburgh.
Kennywood.
So
There we
it
go.
used to be the Steel Phantom, but it was like too rough, so too many people got like whiplash. So they put these like head things on, and like that didn't help. So then they ended up
Helmets?
they just did it. They just like tore it down and built a new one called the Phantom's Revenge. So it used to be the Steel Phantom, but yeah.
I heard they made one recently. Those black and gold.
I don't know. I guess I don't follow Kennywood on
I
any
think
social
it's
media.
Kennywood.
Okay.
I think it's Kennywood. So do you think it's black and gold or is it black and yellow?
Black and yellow. Wiz Khalifa.
I think it's black and gold.
I mean, I guess either way, like I appreciate anybody repping it. So whatever they say, like
Hell
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
Hell yeah. I understand.
I'm sorry to disappoint you with that.
No,
one.
no. That's okay. That's okay. That's the first ever live disappointment on the. No.
And I'm supposed to be the closer. Damn.
No, you're good. You're gonna close. You're gonna close excellent.
Cool.
Like Doc Ellis would. Man. All right, let's talk about snacks. You like?
Okay.
Let's talk snacks. Are you into that hot stuff? Those
I-
type of things.
I did buy Da Bomb, which I don't know if you've ever seen Hot Ones, but
You bought that sauce?
I bought like Da Bomb, which that's the only one that's like consistently stayed because it like fucks everybody up.
Yeah, my Uncle Joey was on that once, and Action Bronson was on that one.
Yeah, Action Bronson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But Joey Coco Diaz?
No.
He was on. Go check his.
Okay.
Go check his.
All right.
Yeah, Joey Coco Diaz on Hot Ones.
But yeah, no,
On Hot Ones.
I'm definitely a fan of spicy.
Yeah. Too spicy where it hurts when you go to the office or what? See, I don't like that stuff.
No, it's not fun.
Yeah.
And Da Bomb's gonna do that to me, and it's not gonna be
yeah.
great. So,
Yeah.
we got to do it for the fans.
You did a YouTube joint in Zilker, right?
Mm-hmm. I just did that one.
How many days ago was that?
That was the week. That was literally like ACO weekends that they. So it was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that. I think I
October
put it out last week.
Yeah.
Though. But yeah.
You know what? Have you ever been to San Marcos? It's a little south. San Marcos.
I think I've driven past it or camped near, but I've not actually like been to the.
What
area.
I think would be cool for you, and I'm no individual to give insight, maybe, but I think if you, it's a big floating town, rivers, and you do a float.
Yeah.
I think if you got a float for yourself and a float with an ice chest with snacks, and just did a float on the river with snacks, that would kill.
I did a paddleboard one. That was good, but that one's better because then it's like I could have some beers and I just like go on down and
snacking and talking.
I could
to
live
others.
stream that one too.
Yeah, I think
That'd
that would
funny.
be great. Yeah. If you do that, let me know. I'd like to. It's Don's Fish Camp.
You could join along, man.
Yeah.
I do some features on my videos, so it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man. You like nacho cheese Doritos? Or you like Cool Ranch?
Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch.
Yeah.
All right. You like? How long you been in Austin?
About 2.5 years.
Have you dabbled into the HEB brand stuff?
I did a Takis versus Trader Joe's versus HEB like versions of Takis. I think they're called Loquitos.
Yeah.
They're
Shout out
pretty good.
HEB.
Yeah.
Shout out Loquitos. You should do a comparison between. You probably do it. Doritos versus the HEB Doritos. There's
HEB Doritos.
Yeah, there's an extra crunch in those HEB Doritos. That is, and the style is great. Do they have a Cool Ranch one?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm right at you. Hey man, I've got like 4 notes going right here. So
HEB has all those not necessarily. They're not generic anymore because they're not trying to make them generic. They are
trying to make them good.
They are trying to make them good. They're trying to make them to go up against the competitor.
Yeah.
And they make so many. Hey, oh shit! Do you like peanut butter pretzels?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. You like peanut butter pretzels? You like peanut butter pretzels?
It's hard to not to like. It's peanut butter and pretzels. Like that shit's good.
Yeah, peanut butter pretzels are good.
I actually just did a peanut butter pretzel Snackdown,
shit.
like the one two before or one before. I don't know. Yeah.
My wife and I recently had a dark chocolate pretzels. It wasn't.
This one was dark chocolate and peanut butter, and it was like it was from what was it Quinn's Snacks, I think, and it's like. It's all healthy, I guess.
Yeah.
I forget. I don't know. A lot of the things I do say they're healthy. So.
Quins?
They're like a fancy white.
Never heard of Quins.
Yeah. Okay, she knows.
Quins. I don't know. Yeah.
I go deep on the snacks. I find random stuff. Just
you
like
hit the hard organics?
Because usually they have the weirdest packaging, and so it's the funniest thing to look at and talk about.
What about the overseas ones? You dabble in some overseas
I did a
stuff?
Japanese Kit Kat one.
Yeah,
I did
the green tea or what?
I did 7. It was like 17 different flavors. Yeah, it was pretty. That was
Hell yeah.
That was rough.
Yeah.
And then I did snacks from England, Jammy Dodgers, and prawn cocktail crisps. Yeah.
Have you ever had an Aero bar?
No.
Aero bars used to be like hard to get in the city. I think they're Nestle, but it's essentially like a milk chocolate bar. But it has I don't know how they put a little oxygen in it, and it's in the center. It's airy.
That's crazy.
It's airy. So the top is a little dense, and then the center is airy, and then the bottom is.
When you say airy, like straight
porous,
air, or
porous.
Okay.
The entire thing looks like a little microscopic sponge. And they're Aero bars. They have them in multiple flavors. Honestly, but I don't know if you would agree with this, but I like the candy selection that World Market has.
I've never been to World Market.
You got to check out. They got some bonkers candies there. Bonkers candies, bonkers treats, bonkers beers.
Okay.
A lot. World Market, and that's from like all around.
Yeah.
What part of tell the Freaks and Geeks what part of Austin you're based in?
Right now I live on East 6th.
East, damn.
So the East Side, yeah.
All right. The only World Market I know would be South.
I got a car, so
yeah. That's good. That's good. South on what is it, Brody? Yeah, that's.
I've
like
heard
the
of it.
only
I've just never been.
They have a lot. Yeah, I think you would be
I've
amazed.
been to H Mart, but that's like straight Asian.
Fuck
yeah. H Mart's awesome.
Fuck yeah. Have you ever, man? If we ever do a thing together, I would love to do shrimp chips. You ever done those?
I haven't. I was scared of the prawn cocktail chips, to be honest. But they're really good. So I imagine shrimp chips would probably be pretty good.
The shrimp chips I would have to fry myself because they come in this this rectangular container, the sheets, and then you throw them in the fryer, whatever you're frying in, and you get a nice little shrimp chip. And from Korea, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I believe. Shout out Kim Booey. I know she's not going to listen to this, but Kim Booey was a bad woman. Shout out to the USPS. Go support them. Go do your mail-in votes. Mail-in votes and buy stamps. But yeah,
I just bought stamps recently.
What'd you buy? Just traditional ones?
So they're all forever stamps now.
Oh,
which why wouldn't they all
really?
just always forever stamps?
Yeah.
I never got that, but so I don't know. They had some party balloons on them. It was for
I think I've seen those
family
before.
birthdays and stuff. So.
I collect stamps.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. The last ones I purchased were the Bugs Bunny ones.
Nice.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I used to have a Tasmanian Devil golden charm, and my mom lost it. So
do y'all remember the little the cups that I think they were from KFC? Was it where was it from? They were like the heads of bugs, the heads of Wile E. Coyote. I think the head, it was like a not a coffee cup, but kind of, and it was the entire head. I think it was from KFC.
Okay.
I think so, and they were huge. Wile E. Coyote was like fucking huge, big ass nose and stuff like that. Oh man. So what got you into why do you do this?
Why do I do it?
Yeah.
Basically, where I used to work, we just had like an awesome snack selection, and I would just pick. It was awesome and weird. So I pick up a snack, look at it, and like go over to my coworkers and be like, "Have you seen these Cheetos? They're Cheetos, but they're made with peas." And it's like I would just kind of like make fun of it. And someone's like, "Hey, you should just start recording yourself doing it."
Yeah.
And so I just started doing it for fun, and it was like a hit in the office. And so then I just started showing my friends, and it's really fun. I do it because it's fun. That's why, and I get to eat like a bunch of weird snacks, and hopefully eventually start getting. I actually have had a couple companies send me some snacks now.
That's
cool.
what we need.
Free snacks is like
free snacks.
I'll just do it for the snacks, yo.
It's free. Hell yeah! Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Those year 2000 snacks. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, the kind that have glitter and stuff like that. Oh, that's great that people are sending you snacks.
Yeah,
that's the dream.
It is.
They send you snacks.
Yeah.
You paid it. While it may have only occurred however many times, like they're sending you snacks.
So
now.
it's funny. In my apartment, I have like a shower and then a bathtub, and I don't take baths, and it's like a standing shower and then a bathtub. And so I want to just start filling the bathtub with snacks and have that. I just at some point want to have like
Lucky
a bathtub
Charms.
filled with snacks.
Yeah. That'd be good. Bathing in snacks. That's the ultimate dream. Just tossing them up.
Yeah.
Tossing them up. What's your favorite cereal?
Man, so like honey bunches of oats.
Which
is
one?
So good.
Which one?
It's the one with with clusters. With the clusters.
Okay.
Or is that? Wait, no. They all have clusters.
You got a fruit preference or anything like that?
Oh, I mean, frozen like the freeze dried strawberries.
All right, that's
the
the traditional one. That's the traditional one.
Yeah.
Nice.
The almond one's pretty good too.
Yeah, that's a classic. No, the apple's okay, but I like the strawberry. That's traditional.
Yeah.
Man, do you consider that cereal a snack?
Depends on how you eat it.
Yeah.
I think. Like if you're just reaching in the box munching on it, I think that's a snack.
You know which ones I can just reach in the box and munch on? Those fucking Cookie Crisps.
I mean, they're they are cookies.
They're
It's like they're just cookies. Yeah,
man, yeah, I can reach in the box and eat all the Cookie Crisps in there.
Yeah, but I'd say if you're eating it as a bowl of cereal, it's not a snack. That's like a meal, I think, kind of. It can be like, I wouldn't call it a snack, but that's like having a snack. I don't know. I think there's a slight difference between that.
Yeah. Ebola cereal. Is that a new cereal? Ebola from the Ebola? Ebola cereal? That's a new brand. A bowl of cereal. I got you.
Yes, yeah.
A bowl.
Ebola O's, though.
Ebola
a bowl of Ebola
Hey,
O's.
but did you ever have those Oreos cereals? My
No.
mother never let me have them because she was like, "That's just no, you're not having Oreos."
My mom was the same. We did like the sweetest cereal we had was Golden Grams. Like we weren't every once in a while we'd get like Lucky Charms or something, but generally, yeah.
We had a Reese's Puffs.
I went to my friend's house and like
Yeah.
ate their snacks. Like
Yeah. Oh my Christ. We've talked Pittsburgh.
Talked roller coasters.
That's crazy. What do we get on roller coasters? That's
You wanted to start
insane.
Snack World, and like it's an easy transition
Snack World?
from there. Yeah.
As long as we can build the roller coaster at Snack World, I think
Yeah.
it'll work out. And oh man, that's lovely. And then we talk snacks with Snack World. You remember you like Bugles?
Oh yeah.
Here's my question. Yeah.
Dude, of course.
Here's my question. Would you bring 3D Doritos back?
I didn't know that was a thing.
You've never heard of 3D Doritos? Mm-mm. You've never heard of 3D Doritos? Fuck. We need to find some 3D Doritos. We need to find some 3D Doritos for us, and we can eat those. You remember Pepsi Blue? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's similar on that. Okay. So
they're probably like $500 on eBay though.
Probably. All right, Nate. What I want you to do now is the talking heads above are saying we gotta conclude. Mm-hmm. And buddy, you're the closer. You are the closer.
Right on.
And we're going on 2.5 hours. I don't think I've ever done this. I've hit 2 something, but I don't know if I've ever hit 2.5, and it's going to be a little longer. I want you to plug yourself again.
Okay.
I want you to plug the YouTube and give the Freaks and Geeks out there the recommendation for snack of. Can you do snack of the year already? I don't know.
Snack of the year.
That's hard. That's
The thing is, I've done so many, I can't remember the names of them.
I won't do that one. Snack of the month.
Snack of the month. I can do snack of the month.
Yeah,
I think.
snack of the month. Hit him.
All right. I'm Nathan Yellon. Snackdown on YouTube, snackdown.me on Instagram, and I think TikTok, or it might be Snackdown 2020, not sure. But all you freaks and geeks out there, I hope you become snackers as well. So freaky and geeky snackers, like let's do that.
Yeah.
Snack of the month, man, I've been on Trader Joe's plantain chips jerk, like the Jamaican jerk seasoning.
They got some good stuff.
Eating those, they're spicy,
I think
delicious.
Those are good. Yeah.
Oh, they're dank.
Trader Joe's has some good snacks in general, all around.
Yeah.
All right, Nate. Well, thanks for closing it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. Nice to meet you.
Thank
the
you
foot doctor, Doc.
Thank you for waiting around. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
I love to talk to Yins. I need to close it out. You're more than welcome to sit right here if you want to.
I think my ride is actually waiting for me. So
y'all gonna go downtown or what? It's going down.
I think it's like going to bed. Is
going
the plan.
to bed. What do we call home in out there?
It's East 6.
East.
Yeah.
Now?
Oh wait, home?
No, yeah. Like what do we when we say we're going home
to the crib?
To the crib?
To the crib.
Do we say Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we still say Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah,
Pittsburgh?
yeah.
Okay.
Pittsburgh.
All right. Hey, Yins. I appreciate Yins for
Yins,
coming
guys.
through.
Yeah.
And we're gonna meet again.
Sounds good, brother. Sounds
Excellent.
good.
Hey, snack it down and snack on.
Snack it down.
All right, Freaks and Geeks. Thank you, Nate. Yeah. Thank you. Cheer on Sunday, bud. Cheer on Sunday. Hell yeah. So, Freaks and Geeks, we got to finish this off. We're out of here. We're done. This was the first ever live episode of the Doctor's Orders podcast with the 512 Foot Doctor. I was your host, the 512 Foot Doctor. I really, really, really want to thank the tremendous hosts and individuals at Greenbelt Botanicals. We had Mindy, we had Nathan, and we also had Allie from Haunted ATX. Trent Albert dropped in. Cass dropped in. Who else dropped in? Duff Harris. Duff Harris dropped in. There was a lot of individuals that dropped in this evening, and I really appreciate all of them. And we still have one more episode, Freaks and Geeks. This was the live special. We still got episode number 10. That's episode number 10 with Zach. With Leha. That's going to go down tomorrow. All right? But you ain't going to get access to it till Wednesday. You heard? All right, Spud, if you're listening to me, appreciate you. Shout out to you. The shoe janitor, you got that shout out. If you're listening, shout out to you. We can't wait to see you in November. Everybody else, thank you very much. And this has been the first ever live episode of the Doctor's Orders podcast with the 512 Foot Doctor at the lovely Greenbelt Botanicals CBD dispensary in Austin, Texas. Freaks and Geeks. See you on the next one. Don't be late.